Super awkward FUN-CHIVE. You're listening to the Super Awkward FUN-CHIVE. Yeah.
Welcome to the newest episode of the Super Awkward FUN-CHIVE with Elle, Latham. And I'm here with my very soaked guest.
Yeah, it's wet.
Steven Robles.
So, God, I hate people, man. I just hate people.
Okay.
I do. I hate it.
I guess we're getting right into it.
Well, okay, so I'm looking at Facebook right away here.
Don't do that.
There's a word that I strongly dislike these days. Curated. I hate that word. I hate people. Why is everything going to be curated?
I don't know.
It's a curated comedy show. We have a curated menu. I'm like, fuck you and you're curated, whatever. just like, people just gotta be fancy, man. They gotta be stupid. And then but they're just still stupid. Whatever. So how you doing?
Is there anything specific about this situation you want to?
No, it was just an ad for. It was an ad for like a mattress store.
We have enough of those.
But it was like a curated collection of mattresses. So it's like implying that you would get more than one mattress, like a month or something. I don't know.
What kind of mattresses are these? I'm curious.
I didn't look at it. I didn't look.
Okay. Were you in the market for mattresses? Sometimes they bring something up.
It was just in the ads.
Okay.
Well,
sometimes they tailor the ads to what you like.
I do read Facebook a lot when I'm in bed, so maybe that's what it was. It's like it knows I'm in bed.
Yeah, it's the CIA.
You're in bed a lot. Yeah. Something about a new mattress. Which actually I do need a new mattress.
I do too. I wouldn't know how to get it into the room though.
No, and I don't care enough.
Yeah.
Really. I just don't care. And then we have this mess out here with the Oscars getting set up. Because we're in Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
Your listeners know that we're in Hollywood. We're in the heart of Hollywood.
Oscar season is the worst, traffic-wise.
It's bad, and there's people.
And human traffic-wise.
Yeah, and I'm in a great mood, though. I'm actually not, it's not so bad.
Okay, this is you in a great mood.
Huh?
Speaking of the Oscars, the nominations came out. We didn't really discuss it because I didn't do an episode last month, a full episode. Sorry, guys. But I had to just put out those bloopers, and I was really busy with work and a lot of other shit.
No one cares. No one cares about the Oscars. No one's going to watch it. No one cares.
I mean, I think the viewership is really, really far down, from what it used to be. Well,
because they don't put movies on. No one cares about the movies they nominate. I mean, even Black
Panther.
And then
they do the token one, the token
Black
the token
Panther.
action. No, the token action comedy, the action comic book movie.
Well, yeah, but I would say token if there was ever was one. This is the first time they've done that, and I mean, Dark Knight got nominated.
Well, it's the first token one.
Yeah.
And it's that one.
They were supposed to have that popular movie category.
Have you seen Ant-Man and the Wasp? Because it's on Netflix.
Oh, I love that movie.
I think I'm going to check it out.
I think it's fun. It's not like okay, so we have a movie out right now called Aquaman.
Ugh.
And if you haven't seen it, you have to reserve judgment. But but I will tell you, it's silly. It's a silly movie. It's not like a serious movie at all.
It doesn't look
serious.
It's
extremely silly. And Ant-Man and the Wasp is a silly movie too, but it's in a way it's more it's more serious, I guess. I don't know.
Is it better than Ant-Man?
No.
Okay.
Oh, the first one?
Yeah.
No, they're about the same. I think it was about the
okay.
same. Yeah, I mean, if you like the first Ant-Man movie, you will definitely like the second Ant-Man movie. It's got all the same stuff in it.
Because it kind of got passed over in this.
It's probably the least watched Marvel. The two of those movies are probably the least watched Marvel movies of all of them. But they both have very important clues.
The Avengers thing came out too, like the one where they died.
Yeah, and Ant-Man and Wasp has very important clues as to what's going to happen in the next Avengers movie, and I think that they do that on purpose because they like Captain Marvel's coming out. A lot of people that I know don't want to see that movie. They don't care. And I'm like, yeah, but they're going to put a lot of important clues in there if you're interested in the overall story.
That's what Wikipedia is for.
Well, but that's why have movies then? Why care about movies if you're just going to read them?
I agree.
Why do you care?
I mean, there's always the comics. Like, you can always read the comics.
Well, the comics are completely different than the movies. They're not even...
I know they're different, but I'm saying they are the first to be retconned, so...
Yeah, I guess. But the comics and the movies are just different things. Like, there's similarities in characters and stories. But
that reminds me of the Birds of Prey thing. Did you ever watch the CW? Not CW.
Yeah, the first one.
Was it the CW?
Yeah, it was CW.
Still?
Yeah.
Or was it the
UPN?
UPN? It wouldn't be UPN, because at that point in time, let's be honest, there wasn't a lot of white people on UPN.
No, and UPN's a Paramount network, and CW is a Warner's, so Warner's owns DC. And
yeah. It must have been the CWs. So CWs had it, and I forgot her name, but Helena was in it, and then they also had why am I snapping? Anyway, they also had Harley Quinn. Harley.
They had Harleen Quinzel. Harley Quinn never popped up.
Harley.
In the old Birds of Prey.
Harleen Quinzel
like
as
Oracle,
as
Batgirl,
the psychologist.
Yeah.
And then
they like hinted at the Joker. It was kind of a stupid.
See, it was ahead of its time though, because there wasn't a lot of that on television at the moment.
No, it was like Smallville.
It kind of became a thing in the 2000s.
Yeah, it was like Smallville was the only real show, and it had all.
And that was bigger. That was more liked by a lot of people.
It ended up being that way.
It ended up lasting a lot longer than Birds of Prey. And I watched Birds of Prey all the way till the last episode. I was one of the viewers who watched it. So when I see this reboot coming up, I'm like,
it's going to be different.
Okay.
It's going to be different because of the Suicide Squad movie and
oh my gosh, what a mess.
Focus. No, it was fine. And it was fine for what it was. It was
I skipped a lot of it.
Well, yeah, but you do that.
I can't help it. Like, I really don't care about what's her face, Amanda Waller. I don't care. I just wanted to see like what the Joker stuff was and the Harley stuff was.
Well, the next one's going to be different. It'll be got James Gunn on board, so he's got a good track record with movies, and I think he's gonna lift that thing. I mean, Suicide Squad did win an Oscar, so I mean, what
for makeup.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Hairstyling.
Oscar-winning movie.
What will be the one this year to wear makeup and hairstyling? Let's find out. I'm segueing.
I'm gonna guess. I was just talking about somebody. I'm gonna guess the favorite is probably
what?
The odds-on favorite, but Black Panther.
Favorite.
Black Panther is probably going to be the token.
Because did you know that in makeup, hair, and hairstyling this year, the favorite is not even nominated.
Oh, I thought
it's Mary, Queen of Scots, which was one of the most boring movies.
Oh, I would never watch that.
That I think my computer gave up on. Yeah, it did.
I thought favorite was in there. I just went over those things with my friend the other day. I thought the favorite was listed in that.
No, Border. I don't even know that one.
I don't know that one.
Mary, Queen of Scots.
I hope that one wins. I hope Border wins.
And Vice.
That's only 3?
Yeah, it's insane.
Vice might win that.
That's insane.
Vice might win. Because that Christian Bale transformation
I know.
It's pretty amazing.
And the W one is pretty good,
No,
too.
He's terrible. He's a terrible George W.
Well, I'm talking about the makeup, dude.
No, it wasn't makeup. Not makeup. They just combed his hair to the side. That's all they did for that guy. Christian Bale wins that whole shit.
Oh, yeah. People were like, what? Christian Bale? What the fuck? And then you see it and you're like, oh, okay.
And you forget it's him. That's why he's such a great actor. You just forget it's him.
Well, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Batman, like with the whispers and everything. The way he talks.
I just love that movie. That movie's really good.
But I didn't think Amy Adams was cast well.
Oh, no, she's
probably going to get crap for it, but I don't care.
She has that same kind of like maniacal.
She's just kind of boring to me.
Look in her eye that woman has, but that's what that woman is. She has a very sort of milquetoast.
I just think other women who look more the part,
like Imelda Staunton from Harry Potter,
or Jackie Weaver. She's very much that build.
She wouldn't draw anybody. So yeah, Amy Adams draws, but that's
What is it with them like being together in movies a lot?
It's a good couple, man. Amy Adams is probably still pretty cheap, and she's a draw, and people know her. And
yeah, because
she's willing to do a lot of stuff, probably.
But not get naked, like.
You don't want to see her naked.
That's the thing, yeah. But also that. Okay, that.
I mean, I would see her naked. I wouldn't have a problem with that.
I mean, yeah, but she doesn't have to.
She's not that kind of actress. It's like Meryl Streep. Like you want.
She's not a Kate Winslet, really.
Well, Kate Winslet will get naked. She likes,
she loves.
She wants to be naked.
Yeah.
She's a smoker, drinker, naked British chick.
So. But also, like, did you notice that You saw The Favorite, right?
No.
Okay,
no.
We'll have to watch that.
No, I would never watch
No,
that. No.
We have to.
No, I don't like period dramas.
It's not really a period drama.
But it is, though. It's not,
it's a satire.
It's not really a period drama.
It's a satire.
They wear the things, they have the thing.
It's funny. I tell you, it's hilarious. No. And Olivia Colman is amazing in it.
Yeah, I know.
She should win.
She's the ingenue du jour. She's not going to win.
It's amazing how she's actually younger than Rachel Weisz, because Rachel Weisz looks amazing.
See, Rachel Weisz is a beautiful woman.
She's gorgeous.
She's a beautiful woman. She's a talented actress.
And she can just slay. That's why Emma Stone just doesn't kind of
Emma Stone is
stand out.
She's up in that category, but she's not. She just hasn't had enough.
She hasn't proven herself
enough
like
seasoning yet. But
women.
She's an actress. She's real good.
Yes, if you guys see her in Maniac, she's like amazing in that. Like
Jonah Hill's in that movie.
Yeah, but like her character is the character. Like, it's so weird. She has so many facets of her personality that she displays in that series.
She's a rising star, that kid.
And she actually does a good accent in that one. So I was like kind of confused when she did the accent that she did in the movie, and I was like, I don't think I would have gone that way. But okay,
learn.
Girl.
You gotta learn.
All right, you keep trying. You keep doing your Gwyneth Paltrow thing.
I like Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, she can't. She's similar with the accents and like.
There's some people that can do accents.
There are people who really can't, though, who need to never do it.
No,
like,
that's true.
Probably Keanu Reeves couldn't do.
Well, he wouldn't. I think they made him
ever again
for Dracula. They made him do that.
Yeah, that was a mistake on the director's
He does a pretty
part.
heavy accent in Devil's Advocate, which is one of my favorites of him.
Oh, is he? He's Southern in that, right?
From Florida, yeah.
Yeah, so Southern is a little different.
Yeah, but it's just so obviously Southern.
People like that. I agree. It's not the best.
Him, though.
It's not Keira Sedgwick, though. Keira Sedgwick in The Closer, I'm still not over it.
That's a real accent. That's a real accent from her, though. I've heard people that sound like her.
I haven't heard them in Georgia.
I don't think she's from Georgia, is she? She's from
her
like South Carolina
character's
or
in
something.
Georgia.
She was like
in the show. She's from Georgia in the show.
She's got that accent.
Anyway, moving on. Director. The best director.
Spike Lee's going to get that. It's time they gave him. He's a little angry, but I think there's
he's
enough.
Very angry.
Enough
I read an article with him.
There's enough black people on the Academy this year that they're going to get him.
But that shouldn't be the
No, but it is. But it is. No, but it is. It doesn't.
But I'm saying they're overcorrecting so much that they're actually being completely ingenuous.
That's the only way black
How did that guy Pavel? I don't know how to say it. Pavel Pawlikowski. I don't know if they're all V sounds. Pawlikowski from Cold War. This dude got a nomination over Bradley Cooper. What is wrong with Bradley Cooper that people don't want to vote for him? What is wrong with him? I really want to know.
Maybe American Sniper.
Are they still salty about that?
For him? Yeah. I think people see him as
he didn't direct it, though.
No, but he is like...
He was involved.
He's a conservative guy. Like, he's one of those Hollywood conservatives. And
he's conservative? I didn't even ever see him that way. Yeah. I saw him one time in real life. We didn't exchange words or anything. So I can't speak to his character.
There's that. I think there's the fact that people really don't want to give that movie a lot of stuff. That Star is Born movie. I think people see it as fluffy. I haven't seen it yet, and I do want to watch it. I just haven't had an opportunity to go see it. And I like everything about that movie. I have
seen it.
I like that kind of movie.
I haven't seen the originals.
I've seen the originals. I've seen one of the originals. They had Barbra Streisand.
So I can't speak on it directly, like, with all the knowledge.
Well, but it doesn't matter. If it's a good movie, it's a good movie.
Yeah, and if I'm saying it's a good movie and I don't like either of the leads, then it's a good movie.
Shit, you never saw American Horror Story Hotel? Then you gotta watch that shit.
Yeah, I saw it.
She's brilliant.
But I think he kept her on track in the acting department. So if she's gonna get nominated, he should get nominated in terms of like what happened.
He got nominated for
screen.
actor, right?
He did.
Yeah. So there you go.
Which is not what he was doing when he was getting her performance, but.
No, I mean...
Then there's like Roma, Alfonso Cuarón.
I get a shit.
I just watched Roma.
I'm sorry.
And I'm not apologizing because I did not enjoy it. It annoyed the crap out of me.
See, I would never watch it.
There was a technique that was used that I've never seen him use before, or maybe I never noticed it until now, where one is black and white. I get that. Whatever. Aesthetic. Everybody has their thing. But two, it took forever to get started. It just had this long silent opening that was just like, okay, is it ever going to start? Are we just padding the runtime already?
Isn't that just artistic? Isn't that just
so artistic? Oh my gosh.
Fuck yourself.
Let me get...
I like his movies, but...
The camera move that I was speaking to is a pan. Okay, so pans are great when they're used not liberally. When they're not all the time. Unless you're in a horror movie, I don't want to see a fucking pan all the fucking time in every scene. I don't want to see the whole building that you're in unless something is going to happen in it that's interesting. And that doesn't happen. So it's just kind of constantly, and I see like a clown in the floor in this kid's room, and I'm like, if that doesn't come to life right now, I'm done.
See, now you're talking.
I'm done.
Now you're making sense.
Now that would be interesting.
Now you're making sense. But I think I have not seen this movie. I know what Roma is.
And the editing is shit. It's shit.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
Does his brother edit it again? He's like an edited.
He took credit for it, but he said somebody else edited it. So I'm like confused. And it's supposed to be personal to him. I don't care if it's a personal story. It still has to be interesting.
It still has to be interesting.
Still has to be entertaining.
You're right. You're right. I agree. I haven't seen it.
The acting. Not me at all. The acting. Yuritsa, who's nominated for Best Actor, Best Leading Actor in a motion picture, female. Best female actor.
Oh, no. Glenn Close's got to win that.
She has no chance, obviously. But she's okay. It's okay.
There are black actors nominated?
Wait, she's not even nominated. Oh, yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. Yalitza Aparicio.
All right.
She's the main character. What was her name again?
No, Roma.
I'm trying to remember. There's nothing to do with Roma either. Whatever.
It's the name of the place where they live. That's
Roma, Mexico?
The Roma district in Mexico.
Okay, that makes more sense. But they don't tell me that, and they don't tell me a lot.
Because you're stupid if you don't know. That's what they're trying to tell you. If you don't understand
the political part, is barely in it. It's not the Dreamers, guys. It's not like there's a whole shitload of people doing a revolutionary kind of act in it.
Just watch Pan's Labyrinth again. That's much better.
I agree. Anyway, she plays the character. I can't remember her name. It doesn't matter. Anyway, she's a maid. So yay for representation of different kinds of people.
You think in Mexico the white people would be the maids, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I thought the other woman looked more European than her too.
They talk about movie
in terms of skin color, which I can still tell with it black and white. But the class issues were interesting.
I just don't care.
Anyway, she had a scene in which it was supposed to take all of her acting ability, if she even has any at this point. And I've been told that she was an unknown, obviously, and hadn't acted a lot before, and that shows. It's natural, the way she acts with other people, and that's good. But in this one scene, I needed a lot more from her.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I'm not going to say what the scene is, but it required a lot.
Get to whatever scene you want.
Okay, fine. It's when she gives birth to the baby and then it dies. And the baby is fucking dying in an incubator right there. It's literally dying and she's not reacting. And it's
you should just watch Mother. Mother's a much more a much better dead baby movie than that.
Also, when she's with the boyfriend, whose name is Furman, I call him Vermin. Yeah. And then they're in the movie theater. They're watching a movie. And I'm more focused on the movie at this point. I'm like, oh, what movie is this? What year are we in yet? I don't know yet. I think it's 1970. I can't know for sure. Nobody tells me. I'm stupid, I guess.
No one really saw that movie.
Anyway, I'm more focused on the screen, and then apparently they've been making out the whole time. I'm like, oh, well, let me look at this character.
I'm falling asleep just listening to this. This is so
exactly. Weird. But then that's the part where he leaves. He's like, I'm going to come right back. He's never coming back.
We're talking more about this movie than we have any other movie. It really had an impact on you. It really had an impact on you.
As a don't.
But you're talking so much
about it. But it's annoying because he even references gravity in this film, and I'm like, that's so much better.
I think it might win because of that, because of what you're saying right now. I think it impacted people on a subconscious level, and they can't stop talking about it.
Anyway, animated feature film.
Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man should be the best picture of the year. There shouldn't be any question.
I haven't seen it yet, but I really want to. I hope Netflix gets it. I don't know if it will.
No.
I don't think it will. No. But what do you think we'll get? Will I have to get Hulu or something?
No, it'll be on the Disney one.
Oh, I can buy it on YouTube probably eventually.
Oh yeah, no, it should be on Google or whatever. Yeah, soon.
Yeah.
But that's the best movie of the year. That is by far. It's a movie that you walk out of saying, "Wow, I just watched a movie. Like I just saw something different, interesting, fun. Like it's everything Black Panther should have been. It's black.
Oh, good.
Okay, it's black, real black, and it's got a great soundtrack. Like Black Panther has the most disappointing soundtrack I've ever imagined. Kendrick Lamar, who I don't like anyway, is doing like, they do this music for Spider-Man. For Black Panther, and the soundtrack is so boring. And I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm serious.
Well, that's the problem with the black movies. And
oh dear.
No.
That's the problem with the black movies.
No, it is, because think about it. The black movies.
Oh dear.
The black movies. They take themselves so motherfucking seriously all
Mexican
the time.
Ones do sometimes
the Mexican
too.
ones we don't care about. So we just care about the black ones, obviously, because Hollywood doesn't give a fuck about Mexicans. So they do care about black people, and the black people movies are so fucking serious, and that's why I had a problem with Black Klansman, because I liked that movie a lot. I really liked it. I followed the whole thing through. I thought this is a really...
It just fell apart.
I thought, well, it's the very end of it, right? It's the very end with the news footage and all the Trump bullshit.
Why?
Because
I mean, I know why, but like...
Well, it's because they
could have been?
They needed that claptrap at the end.
What could have been?
And they really made a nice, subtle movie about race relations and about how everybody has sort of the same problems.
Can't do that without dividing people at the end.
But no, and at the very end, they're like, oh, here's all this lesson about how we should work together and how we easily work together. And then like, oh, no, we can't. And that's why I think, literally, when we watch the movie, at the end of it, this white guy, shorts, sandals, gray hair, stands up, starts clapping. You guys better clap. Stand up for this movie.
Oh my god!
You better clap. Like, shut up, white boys.
I hate when people do that.
Well, just the white boys. Because I was with a bunch of black people and a white guy, and the white guy standing up, and everybody's like, "Sit the fuck down!" Like,
aren't you signaling in the movie theater is no good?
And no one cares, and I'm like, it was okay up to the end. I really liked it. Like Sorry to Bother You. I actually really like that movie a lot more than Black Klansman.
If you guys hear that, it's raining.
It's fucking raining
in LA.
Pretty soon.
So it's really fun.
It's supposed to rain all week too. But I love Sorry to Bother You. I thought that was a nice...
I haven't seen that yet. I really want to, because I've seen Boots Riley on Twitter, and he's my kind of dude.
That's a fucked up movie, and it's because it takes such a radical twist in it.
Don't give too much away.
No, I'm not, but it is the kind of twist where you're like,
And I can relate, because I work at a job like that.
Yes, and so have I, and I have in the past, and I kind of get it, but it's got.
I never say that though.
If you watch the trailers for it,
I have.
You get the gist of it, but you have no fucking clue where that movie's gonna go.
I'm glad.
You have no idea, and by the time you get to the end, you're like, really, and then there's like a twist, and you're like, what the fuck? And that's what captured me, because that to me
also
is how you make that broad statement in such a way that confounds people, confuses people, but also is like highly entertaining. And if you can make it through, if you can burn through that twist and be like, okay, I can go with this, you're going to be well rewarded with that movie.
Yeah.
That should have been nominated for something, because it's such a daring movie. Spike Lee is good. He's a master at what he does, except for the vampire movie that's on Netflix, which is terrible. But he, don't ever watch it. And
I did. Also,
you did watch that? You're the only person.
Oh no, not that. I know. Oh my gosh, never.
I was like, Spike Lee, vampires. I'll watch this. Oh my god. It's actually not so bad. It just doesn't make any sense.
Adam Driver.
I like him.
His character in that wasn't as good as people say. I don't know. I just didn't think he stood out that much in his acting in this performance.
Look at it this way: he's a white guy in a Spike Lee movie that's not.
And he gets nominated.
And he's not a villain
for an Oscar.
And he's not vilified. Like every white person in a Spike Lee movie is vilified.
But the guy who holds the movie together, in my opinion, John David Washington,
Is he the guy?
Yeah. Who's Ron Stallworth?
Yeah. No, he's great.
Did not get nominated for an Oscar.
I think because he's probably playing the straight man in this one, and the movie really Adam Driver's movie.
Yeah.
I like this female.
But I liked him on the phone. He was so funny on the phone.
He's great.
He really displayed his sense of humor there.
And he'll get what's the NAACP one?
He was pretty good in Ballers too, as I recall. He was the best part of that too. He takes after his dad, I guess.
So yeah, Black Klansman.
Willem Dafoe.
It won't win. Will not win. Willem Dafoe. He's up against somebody. Oh, Christian Bale's going to win that category. There's no question.
I mean, that's the one, in my opinion, that if I look at it, that's the one that makes the most sense for what it was. And I have my issues with Vice, like as a motion picture.
No problem with it.
Because I think that it did a lot of what The Big Short did, but I don't think it did it in the cleverest of ways.
It's just telling a more straightforward story, I think.
But it's also telling it with CIA information and
sort of.
It feels like it's CIA approved, and it feels like if Dick Cheney went and watched it, he'd be like, it's not too bad. I didn't come off that bad.
I think it's almost like The Big Short, where it stimulates people to go find out more.
I do agree with that.
I think that the thesis of the movie is that we don't know a lot about this guy, so there's not going to be a lot of
information. But it kind of, near the end, I think, I won't say the exact end. Well, it's at the exact end.
You can tell the end.
I didn't love the end.
Life.
Because he said that in real life. That's what I know, but I think it's also letting him kind of off the hook in a way, narratively.
Because just as in The Big Short and in this movie, the real indictment isn't Dick Cheney. The indictment is on the American
it's the
people.
system.
It's on the American people, and it's on that we let this stuff happen. Mm-hmm. And he does it gently because there's a lot of liberal blame to go on there too, as well as conservative blame.
I did like that post-credits stuff, though.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. That's how you end a movie, Spike Lee, in a non-divisive, fun way.
Yeah, or if you're going to be divisive, at least be clever about it.
Yeah, that was divisive in the best way.
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
And that's what that movie
It was like watching Facebook.
It really was. And that's what I'm saying. That movie is an indictment of everybody. Like I watched the Michael Moore Trump.
I did like that twist, though. You know the twist that I'm talking about with the guy who's narrating.
Who's the narrator.
That was really good.
That was good.
That was exciting. I figured it out in the before the end, and I was like,
too. I was like, really? I didn't think about it. I wasn't even thinking about it. That's what was great about it. I wasn't thinking about who that guy is.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe he's just a brother or cousin or something. And then I forgot
That's the best way to put it, though. That framing was great.
It was really good.
I think Adam McKay is a really good writer. I think he just needs to be reined in on certain things.
He's great on Facebook because he will I've argued with him so much on Facebook because it's just so great to have somebody who's of that level be personally involved with their social media and be able to say, Adam, I don't agree with this, or can you explain this? And then he will explain it and be like, this is what I understand what you're saying. Here's what I'm trying to say. I'm like, well, there's a better way to say this and maybe this, and then have a conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
Who actually made, because this is about The Big Short, who made that movie.
Which, by the way, I would have voted for Best Picture that year. In the category of the
it's
nominees.
It's a movie that deserves a long life and to be examined because it is a harsh indictment. See, I'm all for busting out both sides. I agree. I'm all for busting out both sides because the Clintons, Bill Clinton specifically, was very complicit in that housing problem. And no one really talks about that. They kind of hint at it, but they don't talk about it. And his relationship and Hillary's relationship with the banks.
Right.
They don't really go into that.
And Haiti
but even that is not because Haiti doesn't really damage us all that much. His relationship with the bank, their relationship with the banks, with Goldman Sachs in particular, did damage his country. And
he also, helped with the prison rates.
Well, but even that is it's different because the prison doesn't affect everybody. That deregulation of the mortgage industry that he pulled off to get that budget
but also
balance,
the media monopoly that he created.
Well, the media monopoly was already there.
He gave them free reign to do whatever they want.
Sure, and that started with the other Bush and Reagan too. Sort of deregulating those.
But this is bipartisanship in a nutshell.
Well, it's a continuation of those things. It's someone seeing an opportunity.
But it's also the deep state.
But I don't think it was that deep. I think it's just money. It's really that's what it is.
Well, corporations.
It's money in the long con right? Because they were doing a lot of real estate cons, like Whitewater before all this happened, practicing.
Oh my gosh, like they had so many scandals out of Arkansas.
Right, practicing this long
the cocaine
con,
shit.
You know, and it's and the long con of the mortgage deregulation had two benefits. One, it made them a fucking assload of cash. In 20 years, they had a 20-year con that made them billions and billions of dollars for Goldman Sachs and eliminated Goldman Sachs competition. Bear Lehman got rid of them. Like, it eliminated the other banking competition, ING, Bear Lehman, Merrill Lynch. Like, it just destroyed Goldman Sachs. All of their competition was just gone, and they got all the windfall. And then they gave Chelsea over to those guys.
And then Steve Mnuchin,
But he's a part. He's a lackey, but I don't think he's a mastermind of any.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like they get their little representatives of certain things.
Yeah, whatever. But
interests.
But those guys are like, that's not even what I'm talking about. Like he's small potatoes compared to like.
No, I know, and John Bolton guys. For crying out loud.
These banking guys. So that's something I would like to see someone really explore, is to say, okay, look, we're going to put something out that indicts both sides, and it's just about money. It's not even really about politics. It's about money and who gets it, who wants it, where
it's never about politics. That's what people don't understand, is that there's so much alignment with these sides that you end up thinking that one side is right and one side is wrong, when at the same time they're just slapping each other on the back.
When they're hiding behind these ideologies.
It's all a show.
It's all a show, and people are
dog
doing
and
that.
Pony show.
People are doing that now, because I just spent a week with my mom down in San Diego, helping my sister, and my mother watches the news constantly. Well, the news.
Mine too.
Constantly. I mean, but luckily she watches all of the news. That's just like, it's not just like MSNBC, CNN. She watches all of the news, Fox, everything.
All the corporate media.
And anything that comes on, she watches. She watches all this, all BBC, anything that comes on this news, she watches it. But I'm watching this right because I'm sleeping in the living room and I'm listening to this come on, and she's just yelling at the TV. She's so mad. She's angry, and Trump this, Trump that, and I'm like, I said, Mom, because my mom's one of the smart people I know. Like, she's very smart, and she's wily, but she's old, and she's set in her ways, and she comes from a generation that trusts the news, and that trusts what these people are telling them. And so I listened. I'm like, you can't trust any of this. Like, that was the week that we were talking about this earlier. Or you mentioned it in our text. That was the week that the Indian banged the drum in that kid's face.
The Covington.
Right. So, and that came on. I remember that came on, and we're watching it. And I'm like, Mom, there's more to this thing. I said, because that Indian guy, he looks very fucking aggressive to me. It doesn't look like some of these kids are doing anything. I don't hear them chanting walls or whatever. I see the Indian guy in that kid's face.
In fact, it's the black Hebrew Israelites who are really egging everybody on.
You've got zero coverage on
this,
right?
Coverage.
Zero. And so, anyway. That's
saying the F word, saying a whole different point. Child molesters.
But so I'm watching, I'm like, Mom, there's a whole different... So, you're Trump, you just love Trump so much. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, but... that's because this is how they always go, right?
I know.
And I said, no. I said, it's just, I'm telling you, the news lies to you. The media lies to you. And
they have a narrative.
And maybe you're not even lying. They want this. And so everybody's trying to get it, and they make up the story. I said, but something's going to come out. I'm telling you right, I'm watching this. I'm thinking this is a load of bullshit. And like the next day, the longer video came out, and I tell her, she's like, oh, I don't believe that. I'm like, okay, well, fine. But it's there. You can go, they have YouTube TV, which is actually a pretty interesting thing. But they have YouTube TV. I was like, you can go on YouTube right now and watch that video. Well, you and I can sit there and watch it together, and I'll show you exactly what I was talking about, the little focus of the bigger picture. At how the media manipulates.
It's interesting that when the bigger picture is realized, you see how nuanced everything is. And you see how it's actually a really great representation of people having a dialogue in real life. Yeah. So it's ironic that it became a whole big thing.
I had two issues with that thing. One was I felt the story was protracted. And second thing was, like, they're kids. They're teenagers.
And they were just there waiting for the
regardless of that, the larger point is that this is a teaching moment for these kids. It's not something where you vilify them and burn them down and destroy their reputations. And they're kids. They're fucking kids. They don't know anything. They're stupid.
It's the same people who went after conservatives going after people like David Hogg. These activist kids from the shooting in Parkland. Like, these are the same people who gave shit to conservatives for that and boycotted, like, Laura Ingraham. There's the same people doing the same shit on the other side.
The people don't realize the liberals are the big problem here. And when it comes to censorship, because somebody was on, I've seen this on Facebook a lot. People are like, oh, thank you, conservatives, for your censorship of books and rap music. And I'm like, look, the conservatives don't do that kind of shit. They want less government control. If you look at the censorship of music, for example, it's never the conservatives. It's always the liberals. It's Tipper Gore. She's the one that started all this bullshit. She's the one that's like, censor the music, censor the video games, censor the rap music, censor the violent movies. It's the liberals. I said, because I don't know why.
They really should name themselves something else, because that's not what they are.
It's just, I mean, that's where they are now.
Yeah, that's what they choose to label themselves as. Now they're going for progressives, like 100%. Like, they're all trying to be fake progressives.
It's so anti-progressive. It's like, it's not even moving anything forward when you try to censor stuff.
I agree.
And I got arguing with a guy on Facebook about this the other day, and I was like, go back and look it up. You will see that the liberals, because he was talking about how he's disappointed in the left because they, I can't remember what he was talking about. It was a very specific example of them censoring something.
Yeah. And
I said, well, that's what they always do. It's them. They're the thought police. It's not the Republicans. It's not the conservatives.
And that's what Orwell wrote about, was the socialists.
Well, but I think we do that to ourselves a lot of times. I don't think it's our government that we do that, because I think
But I think he was warning people of what could happen.
No, he was seeing what was happening where he was, and I just like, that's what people can't take
on a worldwide level. Like,
yeah, but it was already happening then.
Yeah,
because he had a lot of multimedia, sort of the wider media was coming into play in his time.
I know.
The news media was more pervasive. There was proto radio and all these other things of this for him instant media at the time. But people can't read into this prophetic thing about these authors, because they're happening. The same things happen over and over and over.
It's a cycle. Everything happens in cycles. Yeah. Everything old is new again.
Well, people will always have the same fears.
These ideas never change. They just keep
it's true.
Going from one person to another.
Once people had freedom, philosophical freedom, political freedom, the greatest fear that they have is the loss of that freedom, because they've earned it, they gained it. And I was a student of English literature, European literature, in college. And
congratulations!
It actually is very helpful, but but the poetry of like the 16th and 17th century going into the 17th century is very apocalyptic, and people were afraid of this rotting that was happening, of the morals that were loosening, of the stupidity of people. They felt the world was ending, and every time a 100-year cycle would pass through, people would think the world was ending. And you see this repetition of literature of this apocalyptic theme happening, and that's what's happening now. Mm-hmm. And that's what I tell my mom, because she's like, "Oh, the end times." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." I was like, "It's just people always get afraid near things like this. They get afraid of change." I said, "We are undergoing the most rapid change that we've ever undergone as a species, as a race of people. The information that we're getting." The way we can disseminate information, the way
we can stop misinformation from reaching too much.
But also the way that we can manufacture the misinformation. So if people are just, I said, and you gotta realize, people like to fuck with other people. That's one of the things people like to do. Mm-hmm. So they will always try to fuck with you. I said, like the Russian hacking thing, to me, there's some political stuff about it, and there's some horrible things that they do. But for the most part, I feel like it's just people fucking with people. It's like they're just messing
China fucks with people.
Right.
Like they all fuck
well, they all do, right? And I said, but there's one way to counteract that, and that is to educate yourself. Mm-hmm. So the Russians can tell you all this shit about Hillary, or all this shit about Trump, or all this shit about Bernie, or whatever. But if you educate yourself, then it doesn't work. So really, the indictment isn't on the Russians. It's on the stupidity of the American people. I said, so what as Americans, we don't like to be told we're inferior or stupid. I said, but this is making us look like fools, because we're falling for this bullshit.
Also, we shouldn't just believe everything the CIA says when they've been found out about a lot of things.
And what's weird is we were heading in that direction where people were like mistrusting the CIA and the FBI, and they were like, but now suddenly the paragon of, Trump is like, I don't trust my intelligence
liberals,
sources, right? I don't trust them. And they're like, how can I trust the intelligence source? I'm like, you guys don't trust the fucking CIA.
This is insane.
What are you talking about? Since when did these guys
torture
become
report.
okay?
Come on.
Yeah, regardless
well,
of that.
whatever. All of the stuff that happened.
Like these people want to protect their interests. And I think they're afraid of someone like a Trump or even a Bernie.
Or Tulsi Gabbard.
Fuck her.
Whatever.
She's just a loudmouth. Like that, and that's
a loudmouth.
That's the problem with the Democrats right now. And just to switch gears on that, that the Democrats have such a wide candidate base right now. Like it's almost like they're sabotaging themselves on purpose, which I don't understand.
Are, I think.
And they are just a bunch of loudmouths. They're just a bunch of people that
I say words.
I hate Nancy Pelosi. I hate who's the black lady, the skeleton.
I don't care.
Wears the big hats and shit. Maxine Waters. Hate her. Hate all these establishment Democrats.
I don't like Adam Schiff. He can go fuck off.
Adam Schiff is a shifty guy. And
Adam Shit.
But see, the Democrats...
I came up with that, not the president.
The Democrats don't have anything. They have nothing. That's why Trump's going to win in 2020. Because he's
definitely going to... I think he's he's prophesied to win.
Well,
I think it's planned.
No, they've already diluted their talent pool so much. I like this Ocampo.
It's all a
what's
show.
her name? The Alexandra Ocampo.
I don't like her.
I like her. No, I do like her.
Wow.
I like her because
you like her, but you don't think Tulsi Gabbard has some things to say.
No, because Tulsi Gabbard is
not that I'm on either one of their
sides. Is an establishment Democrat. Like she's still part of that money machine.
Well, so is Alexandria at this moment. She's a Democrat.
She's branding. Well, she's a Democrat, but she's a different kind of Democrat. Like. It's time for the Democrat
more
Party.
Obviously dumber.
It's just inexperienced, and that's a different thing. Like,
well, if you put your foot in your mouth, don't keep putting it further in your mouth. Apologize.
But that's what you do, right? That's what you do when you're not a practiced politician. Now we're just seeing it.
Yeah, you're not used to lying to people for
right. Exactly.
You're
not used to lying.
Political points.
And I think
so maybe you shouldn't do it.
And that's where she has.
And maybe you shouldn't eulogize a war criminal like John McCain.
Well, but he was not just I don't know, he was a war criminal being in jail, but...
Yeah, he was, because he actually did some war crimes before he went to jail.
Well, what do they do? What do you do in war? You do shit, right? And I don't hold people accountable for that.
That's the war that everybody agrees
It wasn't like
sucked.
He was a general or something. He was a soldier. He wasn't a general. He wasn't in charge of the...
Yeah, but he still voted for war every single fucking time he could after that, and pushed...
Yeah, he was a Republican.
Extremist terrorists in Syria. He was going to help them... defeat ISIS or whatever.
Who didn't do that? The only person that's doing anything that's trying to stop that is Trump.
Well, Tulsi Gabbard at least has spoken about it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And she has put her money put her bill where her mouth is.
But she's still just not. It's just not the right thing. And I think that
none of them are the right thing. That's
none of them.
What people need to figure out is that nobody's going to save you. You have to save yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
There's no hero in this game. They're all in it for various reasons that have nothing to do with you.
Well, I think that's another benefit of having a Trump out there is that you see that contrast. And you see that everybody's flawed. Because now there's a meme going around that's like, when you vote for Democrats, remember, they're not going to have a perfect record. They're not going to say everything you agree with. Like, that's why they voted for Trump. That's why these guys voted, because they didn't care about his dalliances outside of the presidency.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care about... He's a man of the public eye. He's a businessman. He fully admits,
y'all gave him all that screen time.
He was probably the most famous man in the world before he became president. And he openly admits, like, I did business with gangsters, I did business with these guys, the mafia, because that's what you do in business. That's how it works. And, I'm sorry.
When the people who get worked up about his dealings with Russia, it's like, that's what he does. That's what he did. Like... Right, and of course he's going to do that.
And he's going to do all these shady things because he's a businessman.
That's what they do.
That's what they do, right?
It's oligarchs,
man. Business actually works. And I think he's the most public president we've ever had, ever. Yeah. He's the president that has all these things in there. And like my favorite is when they contrast Hillary going, she sat through these hearings and she just sat there calmly. She didn't fight because she already had her bases covered. Like, she's a politician. Like, they understand. Plus, she had the benefit of being in a high-level federal position.
feel like she has a lot of dirt on a lot of people. They are letting her slide on a lot of shit.
And plus, she kind of came up in a time where you still had paper. It wasn't, all electronic. So she could burn a travel office, right? She could kill a Vince Foster. Like, these things could happen.
Allegedly.
Please. And eliminate all of the
Also, what happened to that girl in the closet of Joe Scarborough? like back in the day. I forgot her name. But she was dead in his closet, and nobody asked questions. Okay, and he gets to talk about Trump all the time. Trump's a lot of things, but I don't think he has any dead women in his closet.
Well, and I think that's where it is too. And plus, Trump has the Christian base on his side. And we were talking about this the other day with my friend, and I was like, the difference between, I said, the reason that the Christians don't have a problem with Trump is that Christians forgive people for shit. They're able to go, oh, you slept with your wife? Okay, we forgive you.
Also, a lot of these Christian people that I've seen, on the internet and everything, in YouTube comments or, Twitter, have been pretty supportive of free speech. And some of these journalists and other propagandists for the establishment media have had a problem with that themselves.
Well, and I'm not saying these gay-hating Christian people, the people who aren't Christians. Okay?
We're saying Christians
who actually follow the words of Christ.
Christians who follow the
people who would open their homes up to a refugee. You know what I mean?
Actual Christians
that don't want to.
Not the ones who allegedly raped over 700 people through decades.
Well, but that's not a biblical crime
for the Southern Baptist Church.
That's the thing is that
Scandal.
People look at the Catholic priests raping these boys. And that's
not part of the book.
But it's not. But it isn't against the law. It isn't against God's law. It's not. There's nothing against pedophilia in the Bible.
We should get back to the Oscars.
We're almost getting there because we're talking about pedophilia now.
I know, and that leads us to Bryan Singer.
I don't want to talk about that guy. I don't care about that.
Well, I told you about that guy.
We talked about it last time. I told you I don't.
Yeah, in real life.
I think there's a whole thing that people don't understand about what happened with those guys. But it's.
But don't you think it's interesting the turnaround that we're seeing, with people dissociating him from the movie that he made in order to give them awards or keep them in contention?
I think again, we were talking about this last time.
But it's not even a good movie.
Sort of the gray area of that lifestyle. I was thinking about the kid that snitched out on Kevin Spacey, and.
Snitched.
He's a snitch, and because those guys that lifestyle is different than people are used to, and it's not something that people understand a lot of the times if you're not in it or see it, and that kid was there, and it's not like you go to those parties not knowing what the fuck's going to happen. You don't walk into those things thinking, I'm just here for punch and pie, and then get hit on by an old man who didn't have sex, didn't rape him, hit on him. That's all he did. But that's what those kids are there for. They're there to get hit on. They're there to make they're there to make their bones basically with these older gay guys. And sometimes they're looking for protection, sometimes they're looking for favors, but they're there. They're not innocent. It's not like his mom dropped him off with a little fucking party hat and shit, and was like, have fun. And you go to those, especially those New York theater parties, you go there knowing that you're either going to flirt or you're going to fuck, and that's why you're there. So I'm sorry, but I just can't. And so something happened there.
That's not really what my question was.
No, but I'm thinking maybe the kid went in there and was years later now down the line, he went back to Kevin Spacey and was like, hey man, remember me? I'd like to be on House of Cards someday or hang out with you. And Kevin Spacey's like, yeah, fuck you. I don't know.
It's not Star Trek though.
Well, I know, but still, House of Cards.
It's not like he's not working.
I know, but he's not. It's not that. It's not this level of prestige. Or maybe I want to be in your movie, Kevin. I want to audition for the Royal Shakespeare Company. Can I go do that for you? Old Vic. Old Vic is his. I want to do this. And Kevin Spacey's like, I don't remember you. I don't know who the fuck you are. Get out of my face. Oh, you know what? Remember, let me tell you what's going to happen to you now, buddy. And he snitched out, right? So there's a lot of that going on in this lifestyle of this really sort of, it's a sordid lifestyle, but it's also, again, like I was telling you last time, it's sometimes the only place where gay men in Hollywood and in a business like this could be gay. And it warps their sensibilities when you're kind of insulated in that little bubble where you have 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old guys who come out from the Midwest or come out from the East Coast or go into the New York theater scene that meet these older guys, and these older guys mentor them, and then they end up having a relationship with them. But it became a common practice. it became so common that people were just like, well, this is how it works.
It's also common with heterosexuals, let's say that too.
But
like,
that's how
especially like in the music industry.
Well, in any artistic industry, especially anything bubulated like that, because you'll have older men that pick up these younger girls who are singers, but the girls, again, they don't walk into this thing with no eyes open. They walk into saying, I'm going to give myself a man who's going to give me some record deals, and I'm going to go record an album.
I was thinking more like groupies and that sort of thing.
Well, and the groupies know, too. The groupies aren't showing up backstage in their little dresses expecting to get a lollipop and a kiss on the forehead. Yeah, right. So
they'll get a cookie.
Because I happen to have worked in the music business, which is something, and I happen to have been in that.
So this R. Kelly thing, that's an interesting one, too, is that they're going all 100% on that guy again.
Well, why not? It's easy. It's easy money, right?
Yeah,
it's easy money.
Easy clickbait, too.
They've already been humiliated. It's going to come out anyway, right? So somebody's going to snitch out again on these girls, regardless if they want to do it or not. Another girl, probably. Because do
you think it's actually a cult, or do you think it's just like a group? No,
I think it's just a bunch of stupid people that got...
This is not NXIVM level shit.
No, and these people aren't geniuses. Like the NXIVM people...
Yeah, he's not a mastermind.
Those people weren't stupid. They are a cult. They aren't stupid people. They're smart people who are interested in this lifestyle and want to be involved in it. But it's also humiliating to be discovered into being into that. So you're going to snitch somebody out. You're going to just go ahead and make yourself...
Well, there were underage girls who were molested by that guy, Keith Raniere, so...
Again, but what... Like...
It's not just like a bunch of willing participants.
Well, how are they unwilling? How do you end up in that situation in the first place?
That gets into, like, gray territory. Like, we don't know the minds of these people. We can't really judge whether their intent was...
Because I remember they took about Allison Mack, and she would come up and say, you want to use your femininity to sort of get ahead in this business. This is what you got to do. And I think that a lot of people are interested in that. And it's like, I'm just giving up my flower. Gives a fuck. Like, I don't give a shit. I touch my pussy. That's great.
Oh, dear.
But people think that way.
You've never said that word.
But that's
triggered.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the reaction that people have to this. But at the same time, I've read your writing. I know that you're not that nubile. And so it's like, you have a knowledge, a working knowledge of these kind of concepts. You're not a puritanical person.
No.
But yet when people bring up these things, suddenly people are like, with the fucking aprons on with the bonnet. And it's like, what the fuck happened to you? Like, we are not a Puritan nation. Like, people, you got here by fucking. Like, that's how it works. And you have to understand that people, first and foremost, the meaning of life is to propagate. That's it. That's all it is. There's nothing else to it.
When you think about it, like, this is the only species who can actually consent to anything. Because
I mean,
animals,
praying mantis kind of does, or I was reading thing about octopuses, like, don't want to have sex, they will kill the mate who tries to mate with them.
I mean verbally anyway. Nonverbal hints are
but we are the only species that puts conditions on fucking like that.
Well, now it's getting to the point where it's like, if somebody sees something in like a TV show or whatever, I watch a lot of reaction videos and stuff, and I saw something where there was a kiss, and before the kiss, the guy was like, "Can I kiss you?" And then they kissed. And then the person was like, "Oh, we love consent." And I'm like, this is like, it's also just like, just kiss them.
Well, remember that
if there's like cues there.
The point of that video, the point of that scene is to sell to the audience, right? So you play on these things. Like, everybody has a vegan burger now. But the vegan burgers are more expensive than the regular hamburger.
Yes, and then corporatized. Everything's corporatized.
But they're cheaper to make than the real hamburger, right? So, but they're still more expensive because they're cashing in on the trend.
Exactly. That's what they're doing in so many ways now with diversity.
Which is fine.
Which is another thing that they do.
Which is fun with the vegan hamburgers because they taste pretty good. But
they do. But they're expensive as fuck.
But they don't have to be that expensive. The whole point is to save cost. Is to, like, save resources.
Or you could, like, make your own.
Or do that, right?
Have your own garden. Like, if I had a house, I would probably consider gardening. I would learn to garden.
You can garden here. You have a balcony. It gets good sun. You could garden there.
Sure.
It's not hard. Grow some tomatoes.
That's what I was talking about yesterday. This is totally off topic. But
tomatoes?
tomatoes or tomatoes. You say tomato.
Tomatoes.
You can say whatever you want. But I was saying, if it's a fruit, let's test that theory and put chocolate on it. Chocolate-covered tomatoes.
You know there was nothing that will make you vomit quicker than chocolate plus ketchup and tomatoes?
Oh my gosh. There you go. It's figured out. They are not a fruit.
Well, they're a fruit because they have seeds inside.
Oh, okay. But still, like a cucumber. Does a cucumber
put chocolate on that?
Does a cucumber have...
No, but a cucumber is not... It's not a fruit or a vegetable. It's a whatever.
What is it?
Melon or something.
Oh, is it? I'm going to look that up because I've never even known that. But you put it on your eyes and it feels good.
I like cucumber water.
Oh, cool. Let's see.
Here's a good point of this other thing we're talking about, this cashing in thing. The
right.
Gillette thing. The Gillette razor thing with the ladies. And
it's a gourd. It's a gourd. All right.
Okay, gourd. That's what I meant. Yeah, cool. And
a creeping vine.
Oh.
It's a creeping vine.
That's up at Hollywood and creeping vine.
That wears cucumbiform fruits that are used as vegetables.
I like cucumber.
That bears cucumbiform fruits that are used as vegetables. So it's a fruit and a vegetable.
It's both. It's a gourd. Like a pumpkin. Like a pumpkin would be a fruit and a vegetable.
That's kind of cool. All right, tomatoes can be a fruit and a vegetable then. Why don't we just classify?
No, tomato is a fruit. It's not.
Whatever.
It's like an
How is it a fruit? It's on pizza.
Because they're not it's not the same.
It's in pasta. Okay, put some strawberries in pasta and tell me how that tastes.
Is a pizza a sandwich? A pizza is a sandwich. So but the Gillette thing.
Sorry.
People were going in about this whole thing, and I said, guys.
And gals.
And gals, especially gals. Since when did corporations become benign?
There you go.
It
was around Nike. It was around that Nike campaign with Kaepernick. That's about when that happened.
And I said, there's still... we hate corporations. We hate what they do. We have to deal with them. They have to be...
You can't have it both ways.
There's nothing we can do about it. I was like, but Gillette telling you that this is the way a man should act, they're trying to sell you fucking razors. There's no other point to that. Now, if they had put a commercial out that didn't have the Gillette name anywhere on it...
There you go.
Because someone's calling this a PSA. Someone was literally calling this a PSA. A public service announcement. And I said, how is it a PSA? It's for profit. You don't put a thing out on TV that's monetized. Stop smoking, the dangers of smoking. That's not making, it's not for profit. It's actually telling you smoking is dangerous, you shouldn't do it. Now, it's paid for by corporations and they do things with it. Philip Morris has to do that stuff to be able to sell cigarettes. But
excuse me.
But you don't see the name anywhere on there. And, or a liquor ad, you don't see the name anywhere on there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's but the Gillette thing, it's all over, and I was but they're just trying to sell you shit. It's not. They're cashing in on something that's very important, in order to get you to buy something.
Mm-hmm.
I said, when did that become okay? When is this suddenly? There's the white knights that ride in on a horse. This is bullshit. You shouldn't be told by a fucking razor company to be nice to girls.
Also, these are the same people who give shit to movies that have white saviors in them, or what they perceive to be white saviors of black people.
You mean like Green Book?
Yeah, like Green Book. You're going to be mad about Green Book and not about Gillette.
No one's mad about Green Book. I fucking love that movie. And
these are the fake people that we're talking about. The people who like to see something ragey and everything.
And this is the result of the grand experiment of media manipulation, right? Is how many times can we jerk people's thoughts one way or the other, and they've just gotten really good at it.
They create division, more division.
Well, they create profit, and it's
that's the main goal, but also the narrative is what's important to them as well, so that they can see what will profit.
They're not thinking, and that's what you want.
And they don't want them to think. Have you seen that whole clip with George Carlin talking about advertising and bullshit?
I've seen it. I've seen a lot of George Carlin stuff, and I like him. I liked him because he made a lot of sense. But it also makes me sad because I'm like, this guy was saying these things for 40 years.
I know.
And no one cared. No one.
I didn't even know back then. Probably.
Dude, even if you're watching Gallagher, watch a Gallagher thing, right? He's very political. He's very political, and not really even on the liberal or conservative side. He's very anti-government.
Those are the best kind of
and that's
comics.
What I liked about Gallagher, because Gallagher's I'm going to piss you off
right
for an hour, and then for 30 minutes we're just going to smash shit. Like, I'm going to make you so mad, you can't wait to see me smash a fucking watermelon. You can't wait to see me smash shit. Because that's what we're going to get with this.
Yeah.
And that was the genius of his act, was like, people made fun of him because all they really thought of was smashing a watermelon.
But he's so much more interesting than someone like Carrot Top, for crying out loud. At least he has a point.
Carrot Top's fun, too. But his show is a distraction, and it's a lot of fun. He has the best... pre-show of all time.
Oh, okay.
It's just videos of people falling down and hurting themselves. Like, it's so funny.
What is that about? Okay, so that kind of ties into the lack of empathy that I've seen in terms of humanity, where people watch people fall down on the internet.
Love
and
that
they
shit.
Love it.
My favorite. America's Funniest Home Videos, the best show on TV.
Well, yeah, that's where it started. Like, people don't remember. Like, that's where memes pretty much, like, became mainstream.
No, it is. It's because it's the better you, not me mentality, and I think it's... so the same thing that propels us into watching horror movies or riding roller coasters is like we get to see that from a distance and laugh at it, and it's funny.
Better you than me.
And that's why America's Funniest Home Videos has a policy where they don't really show videos that people get seriously injured or dead.
But nowadays, like, you see something online, you assume they're okay, but sometimes they ain't.
Well, on YouTube, it's going to be a different story because they don't have that sort of filter, but I don't like watching people fall down because I fall down. What the fuck? You fall down. You fall down a lot. You fall down a lot more than I do. I fell down.
I laugh when I fall down.
Sometimes, unless the car knocks you over.
Okay, well, that was a one-time occurrence.
That was so sad.
That was really... I didn't laugh, but I what did I do? I did cry a lot.
It wasn't good. It's not funny.
I thought immediately,
it's not even quite kind of funny.
No, I thought immediately, oh my gosh, my shoe fell off, but my glasses are still on my face.
That's pretty funny. That's good.
I still have my glasses on. I didn't break the glasses. Yes, I don't have to buy new glasses.
I fell over a couple of weeks ago and cracked my ribs, and it's like that. It still hurts.
Ow.
But it was funny because the night before that, at my mom's, and we were just watching videos of people falling down. I was laughing, and so the next day I fell over and I got really hurt, and I told my mom, I was like, "Wow, it's super karmic, right?" I was sitting there laughing at those videos all day yesterday.
I laugh more when it's like something breaks in a video. Like, there's this really cool clip. I might even play it for you of this cat on a table, and this chick is recording it, and it's I gotta show it to you. Hold on.
Chances are I've seen it. I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
You've probably seen it.
Video in the
Let me
world
see. Glass cat table.
I watch cats videos.
There it is. The cat.
Let me see it.
Hold up.
So we have a cat. He's walking around. He's a big fluffy cat. He's knocking things off a table, as cats do. He knocks the remote control off the table. Then there's like a little shot glass. He sniffs it.
Guess what?
He's pawing it. And the cat looks at her and is like, 3, 2, 1, how about you go fuck yourself, cunt? And there it goes. Thug life, everything. Yep, thug life cat. And the cat just pushes it off and looks at her like, fuck you.
It's the greatest clip.
I will watch Thug Life videos.
Oh, I love Thug Life.
For like hours. Woo. Thug Life videos.
Animals are so funny.
I love animals.
They're cute.
I love animals.
I prefer them to humans.
Oh, the last night I watched a video. Here's how I work out. So I was watching a video last night about elephants this guy that goes to an elephant sanctuary in Thailand and plays piano for these elephants. And it was like so moving. I was like, oh my god! And like one of the elephants like playing with his trunk, like the piano, and the other one's like it's a blind elephant. It's like eating, and the guy starts playing the piano, and it stops, just listens to him. Another one starts dancing to the music. I'm like, oh my god, share that! I'm sharing this with the little elephant emoji. Like I'm sharing it. I start to read the comments on it, and it turns out that this place, Elephant's World in Thailand, is actually a very abusive place for these elephants, and that the guy profits off these videos, and that no one should be allowed near the elephants because they're like retired or rehabilitated. But they let people in anyway, and they get hurt, and the elephants get hurt. And the people that volunteered there talking about how horrible it is, and they link all these videos and stories about the people that worked there. I was like, oh my fucking god, that sucks. And I just took that video off my feed. I was like, I don't even want to promote that.
That's good.
And I was like, but
there's always more to the story.
But I will eat the fuck out of an animal. I don't give a fuck because I love them. But I would never eat an elephant. I mean, you know.
Well, in a way, like, it goes to the thing where we're all hypocrites because vegans, don't act like you're above everybody else because, one, aren't plants life? Hello?
Well, and who pays the price for that plant?
And
the
also,
that wants to eat
and then there's the human cost of farming and everything
and
like that. There's so many issues that happen in the process of making food in general, and there's bugs everywhere, and there's death everywhere. It's like none of us are clean. Just don't be above everyone.
I have killed animals and eaten them. Like I'm aware.
And you have all killed a fly at one point in your life. Don't act like you haven't.
Killed people.
You've killed people?
Did I say that?
This is a confession.
Sorry.
Okay, this turned into a Netflix series.
People.
We're gonna put this in a Netflix. Let's send this to Netflix. They're doing the Ted Bundy thing.
Yeah, no, I've slaughtered animals and eaten them, and I'm fully
and that's
aware.
more of a service to the environment than having other people slaughter those animals in an unsafe way.
You know, you're a vegan. I don't have a problem with you, and you know, I don't have a problem with vegans at all unless they're sanctimonious or stuffy about it or try to tell me how to live my life.
Yeah.
Or they get fighty about it, like where it's like you have questions for somebody, like, "Hey, where do you get your protein?" And they get so tired of hearing that they just get mad, and it's like, yeah, but I don't know the answer to that question.
Right.
You know, I want to know.
That was one of the questions I got asked the most when I became vegetarian in general.
Yeah, because people are interested. Like,
yeah.
Like, you know, Heather and I, remember me, you know, we were thinking about cutting back on meat. It's expensive, and,
yeah,
you know, we're getting older, and the body
price is cheap.
Right. So we were talking about that, and we started asking that question, like, and I fucking hate beans, and I hate leafy green vegetables,
they're
like
horrible
spinach and kale, like, I hate all that shit. So I was like, you know, be a lot of vitamin supplements probably.
I hate leafy vegetables too.
Rock on.
Oh, that was cool.
Is that your dead hand? No,
I hope that was on the mic. We fist pounded.
We fist pounded, and then it was a crack, a knuckle. That was kind of funny. Yeah, and so we started talking about that and decided that I would rather just eat meat. But yeah, I mean, because people are like, oh, well, you get your iron from spinach. I'm like, you know how much fucking spinach you have to eat for enough iron? Like, you have to eat like 3 pounds of spinach.
Also, spinach could be, like, all of these things that you're replacing it with are very, I mean, they could be contaminated in various ways, too. Like, everything could be contaminated.
Wash it, and it's, you know.
There was, like, an outbreak recently of, like, what was it, like, lettuce or something.
Listeria in the lettuce, and people weren't washing it. They weren't.
But again, you don't know what's happening behind the scenes in these grocery stores and everything, and behind what's going on.
You don't know what's pissing on those lettuces. In the field.
Exactly. So you just can't live your life wondering about, like, oh, how good can I be as a person? Like, there's too much.
But who says good or bad?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the animal's there to eat it.
It's just kind of like it's personal. It's more like a subjective, subjective point of view.
I don't eat animals that I feel, you know, don't deserve to be eaten, like dogs or cats. And that's here.
And then in other countries, you know, people do
They
eat
eat them
those.
because they're plentiful and they're easy to breed.
And then some people eat like monkey brains, and then some people eat like
which is fine, but I see
insects and that.
But I see a monkey doing shit. You know what I mean? Like I see a monkey like thinking things through and like critically thinking on something. Where I don't see a chicken doing that. You know, like a pig. I'm kind of getting all up on the pig because the pig.
I love pigs.
Are so like the pig is so cute and like they're smart.
Chicks are cute too.
But I'll eat a fucking chicken. I don't give a chicken. It's fucking stupid. But I think.
Would you eat a chicken in front of an image of little chicks, of their like little babies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would eat the little baby in front of the other chicken. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Now if a chick. Now here's my rule on animals. Okay.
Oh, there's a rule.
There's a rule about animals. Like, I would stop eating. So
here we go, guys.
So, like, if a chicken came up to me and perfectly said to me, in a language I could understand, please don't eat me, I wouddn't eat a chicken anymore. Even just one chicken said that. And then I would kill it. But I would have to kill that chicken, but I still wouldn't eat him anymore.
Wait, you wouldn't try to, like, get money out of it? Like, put it online or something?
No way, man. If a cow came up and was like, hey, man.
Why would it sound like that?
Because that's
Is it
transgender?
transgender?
Moo.
Okay.
Moo. So I'm like, the cow came up and was like, hey man, listen, I just want to say I can talk to you, and I want to tell you that I don't want you to eat me. I would fucking slaughter the shit out of that cow. I wouldn't eat him, but I would kill it, because you can't have animals walking around talking to people. Like, all it takes is one animal to plot with other animals, and we're dead. We're dead. Like, there's.
Well, maybe we need to be dead.
No, we don't need to be dead. We need to live.
Okay.
Because animals can't take care of this planet.
We can't either.
Sure we can. We can make sure that animals survive. Just as much as we can kill them, we can make sure they survive too. Animals aren't going to make sure of anything. They don't give a shit. All they want to do is shit, eat, and fuck.
That's what people used to want to do.
We also want to do other stuff, but,
Let's get back to the Oscars.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the Oscars.
Okay, actress in a leading role.
Glenn Close.
Yalitza Aparicio.
Glenn Close.
Who is not ever going to win. Glenn Close. Which I didn't see The Wife because it didn't work.
No one saw that shit.
It did not work on my computer. I don't know what the fuck happened with their DVD screener, but it didn't work.
With Wives, really? They just don't work.
Olivia Colman, who's going to win, in my opinion.
She's not going to win.
I hope she's going to win. Lady Gaga has no chance in hell.
I think if anybody else has a chance besides Glenn Close, it's Lady Gaga.
I disagree, because didn't Olivia just win the awards?
She wins all the other ones, but the Oscars is different.
Melissa McCarthy was just like, good job.
Did you watch that movie?
Yeah, we could watch it together later.
I'm actually watching it next week with my friend, but did you watch it?
Oh, with another friend. Okay.
Yeah, I told her I would watch it.
All right, whatever.
She gets screeners.
Fine. I do too.
I know you do. No, but did you watch that movie?
Yes.
Okay, well, so you already saw it too anyway.
I like Richard E. Grant in it. And speaking of him, he turns up in the actor in a supporting role.
Which one is he? What else is he in?
He was Jack Hawk. I have to say that carefully.
Jack Hoffer?
Jack Hawk. He's a real dude.
Jack Mayhofer.
Who knew Lee Israel.
No, but what else is he in?
Oh, what else is he in? I just found out he was in something I saw. What was it called? Crap.
Your research.
I forgot. I forgot what he was supposed to be in that I saw.
I didn't even care.
It was something really popular. Hold on. IMDbing it.
Hey, dead air.
Okay, Richard E. Grant.
I just saw The Upside. That's a good movie.
Oh, he was in Gosford Park. I didn't see that.
Who saw that? No one saw that.
I didn't see that. That's not the one I'm talking about. But it was a while ago.
Anyway, The Upside's great. Bryan Cranston is in.
Oh, he's in Star Wars.
Who was he in Star Wars?
Shit, he moved on up.
What's the name in Star Wars?
Star Wars Episode IX. 9?
Oh, but that hasn't come out yet. So.
Yeah, he's coming up in that.
All right, well.
He's in a series of unfortunate events. He was in, obviously.
If you knew the characters of who he played.
Logan. He was in Logan. Dr. Rice.
Dr. Rice. Oh, okay, all right. I know.
Bill Walton, Jackie, Game of Thrones.
I know Dr. Rice. Yeah.
Jekyll and Hyde. Where's the one I know?
I know you're talking about now.
Shit, it's from the 90s, I think. Hold on.
But yeah, Bryan Cranston, national treasure. And he won't get anything for this movie, and that's too bad because he's fucking brilliant. Because he plays like he plays a quadriplegic, and Bryan Cranston is a very physical actor, so it's very interesting to see him like in a movie where he doesn't really move around.
He was in Garfield too. What a loser. And Penelope.
Wasn't in
I saw him in Penelope, for sure.
Okay, we're done with Richard E. Grant. We know.
Frasier. Okay, there's something in the 90s though. I'm gonna be mad if I don't figure it out.
So that's a great movie. I saw. Because I had to finally ditch my movie pass, which I was sad about, because they don't do anything anymore.
Oh, Henry and June. Yeah, you wouldn't know that one. But
I know Henry and June.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah,
isn't it good?
It was one of the first NC-17 rated.
Yeah,
movies.
classic. Uma Thurman. Somebody else.
Who cares?
She ain't relevant anymore.
I'll tell you when.
Sorry, girl.
I'll tell you when.
Well, she's probably relevant in her country, I guess.
Uma Thurman?
No, the other girl.
Fucking high.
The other girl. The other one in the movie.
I saw Miss Bala. That was actually pretty good, if a little bit rote. Upside, I saw They Shall Not Grow Old, World War I documentary by Peter Jackson. That was really good.
Oh, yeah, I read about that in Hollywood Reporter.
Really neat movie. It takes it too long to get to the meat of it, where it's like, talks about the colorized restoration footage.
It's probably not as good as what I watched from James Corbett about it. About the machinations behind the scenes.
No, it's not like that kind of movie though.
Yeah.
It's a movie about the soldiers.
It's a mainstream one.
No, not even that. It was a movie commissioned directly from.
No, I know it's about the soldiers.
The World War I.
Not about the reason, just about the
museum.
The what, not about the why.
It's about the who, really. It's
the who. What? Not the who was affected by it.
There's a great podcast about World War I. I always forget the name of it, but it's really great. If you just type in World War I podcast, the first thing comes up. And it's fucking brilliant. It's brilliant. It's
I recommend War is a Racket by Smedley Butler.
No, it has no agenda. It's just talking about the World War. And also The Kid Who Would Be King, which was...
Well, that's an agenda that should be had.
Serenity. Holy shit. Did you see this movie,
one?
Serenity, with Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway?
I read about it. I don't like her hair. She doesn't look good as a blonde.
That's what my sister hates Anne Hathaway's hair and everything she sees her in. We watched...
It just doesn't work for her.
She's the monster. Did you see that one? And
wait, what?
Where she's the monster. There's a monster in Korea, and she's the monster.
Who?
Anne Hathaway.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why?
Yeah, Colossal. It's called Colossal.
I have not seen that.
Anyway, so Serenity.
I only know one Serenity.
I know, me too. Serenity is about Matthew McConaughey, who is like a fisherman on this island with Jaman Hansu.
Jaman Hansu.
Yeah. And he did Jaman. And so...
Amistad guy.
Yeah, that guy. And also in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
And wasn't he in Blood Diamond too?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was in any African, he's in there. So I don't think he's
you need an African guy.
I don't think he's in I'm the Captain now. I don't think he's in that movie.
No.
Whatever that one. Captain Phillips.
Oh, that guy's probably still doing limo stuff now, right?
I think he's homeless again.
Ugh. That didn't work out.
That's too bad. No, he probably went to Africa and just makes like a ton of fucking money. He probably made like $5 here and like makes $1,000 there. Like,
well, he was from where was he from? Michigan.
Oh, was he? I thought he was from another country. And he's from actually originally from another country. He's just
he lived in Michigan
here as a student or something.
As like there's a very Dearborn, Michigan is a very there's a lot of Muslim refugees and immigrants.
Okay, so Serenity is about Matthew McConaughey. He lives on this island, and he is separated from his child, and he's trying to just live his life. And then his ex-wife shows up and is like, "Hey, murder my new husband." And you would think that's enough, but it's not.
That's enough for me.
It's not, though.
I'll wait for it.
Oh, you're going to watch it?
Yeah.
You're going to watch this movie? Oh,
I actually am going to watch it. I saw the trailer and I was like, this is weird.
No, because you have no idea.
Exactly, you don't get anything from the trailer.
No, and it's
get
good
nothing
because when you get to like
that is so lovely.
The point of the story.
Please keep doing that.
You get to the point of the story, you're like, what the? No, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like we were talking about.
I need a what the fuck movie,
right? That's a what the.
I need another Thoroughbreds. I need another one like what am I watching?
No, but this one you will be like, what the fuck? Like that's what happened to me and my friend, and we're watching this movie, and you get to the twist, I guess, and you're like,
oh yeah, who directed that? Somebody new directed
some bullshit. And you're watching like, what the fuck? Who thought this was okay? Like it's not that necessarily. Well, no, it is actually. It's a pretty stupid twist, but you're watching, you're like, really? It's like someone read this and was like, that's cool. Well, let's go ahead and do that. I don't understand it.
It has a 5.1 out of 10 on
IMDb. Because you can't even like. I'm not gonna tell you the answer, okay?
I don't want to know. No, Stephen Knight.
But I want you to guess. I want you to take 3 guesses.
Wrote and directed it.
As to what the twist in this movie is. And I can tell you if you're right or wrong. I mean, I'll tell you if you're wrong, but if you get it right, I'll be amazed. I'll be fucking amazed.
I have to have a little more of a information about the specific situation.
Okay, I'll give you some information about this point. So, he lives on an island.
Okay.
He's kind of been there the whole time.
Okay.
He has a kid who doesn't live on the island.
Okay.
The kid's a
It's not his kid.
No, it is his
okay,
kid.
Okay.
The kid's way into computers. Okay.
Okay.
And
how old is this kid?
He's like 12.
Okay, I buy that.
But he doesn't see the kid. He just sees him in like a flashback. He never really kind of meets him.
I love flashbacks.
You never see them together really. The kid's on the computer all the time. And it's kind of like a noir. Okay. It has a really weird,
I saw that.
It's like a mystery. A murder. It's more like a murder thing, not a mystery.
Right.
And it has a really strange twist, and a twist you don't expect. And I've given you clues there as to what it is. But even if if you took those facts, you would never guess what the twist is. And I watched it and it's not even like a clever twist. It's just like, what the really?
Something cool, something different. I like something
It's definitely different. It's definitely a different kind of thing. But it's like...
We need more chances taken in movies.
Yeah, not like this. And when you're watching, you're like...
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You can see your toe there.
That reminds me of a cure for wellness.
Wait, hold on. Take a guess. So you guess one. He's not his kid. No, it is his child.
Okay. He's a killer.
No.
Ah, fuck.
I mean, he does... No. He does have to contemplate killing the husband, but no, he's not. He's not a murderer necessarily.
He has another kid.
No, and there's 3 guesses, so you have no other guesses left.
I don't know.
You can't even imagine, Elle.
Okay. I'll find out later.
And I hope your listeners, someone saw this movie, because I don't know if anybody would. There was me, my friend, and like 2 other people in the theater, and we saw this movie.
They didn't promote it at all.
No, and I can understand why, because they want people to see it, and it's like...
They promoted a little bit, A Cure for Wellness. They didn't go 100%, but they promoted it a little bit. I remember that.
No one wants to see this movie, and it's kind of.
It's not like A Cure for Wellness in that.
I don't know what that
craziness.
I don't know what that
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, tell me the twist in that one,
dude.
I'll tell you if it's close or not.
No.
No, tell me.
I don't want to ruin it because
I'm never gonna watch it.
It is the most beautiful fucking movie, though. Like the cinematography is amazing.
Tell me what the twist is, and I'll tell you.
I want you to watch the movie though. Please.
I'll watch it anyway. Tell me.
Okay. I don't know if I should say on the air.
No one cares. Spoiler alert. Okay, good.
Okay.
Turn it off now if you don't want.
Dane DeHaan's character. Oh, so it's kind of like Shutter Island a little bit.
Okay.
So he's like an executive at a corporation, and he's got to find this dude who's in like the Swiss Alps or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And this dude has gone away, and he's got to bring him back to the company. So he goes to this crazy, insane asylum place, and then he meets the people there, and he tries to like get some information.
And he's crazy the whole time?
No.
Okay.
He's not, but he goes a little insane. And then he's put into like a watery kind of like chamber thing where he's like, he gets all of these flashes and stuff.
It's a prequel to Shape of Water.
No. And then, but there's a girl there that he meets who's one of the patients.
Is she imaginary?
No.
Is she a fish
it's
monster?
Worse. And there's another doctor that he consults with a lot. And that guy just kind of has a creepy vibe the whole time. And he's trying to keep him from learning too much information. And it all comes back to the water crisis in the U.S.
No, but what's the twist?
The twist is, well, that the doctor... I can't remember the exact way this happened, but he ends up being the dad to the girl. And you don't know that throughout the entire film. And then he tries to rape her at the end. So it kind of goes crazy cray. And people didn't like that ending.
That is not even close.
And there's a fire, too. And there's, like, other stuff behind the scenes that's going on that I can't remember every single thing. But, like, there's stuff with the insane asylum and, like, the past and everything. And, like, and it's actually filmed in an actual place where shit like this went down. Where experiments went down. And it's, like, talking about the history behind the Nazis and everything. There's Nazi shit in there. It's, like, crazy.
That's crazy. No, that is nothing like the twist of this movie. God, it's so stupid.
No.
And it was.
But dude, if you watch it, like, especially that one part, I'm like, this is where they dipped out. I know where the people went like, fuck this movie. But I liked it because it had so much to say about corporations and like how unfeeling these doctors were and everything. And
here's one of my favorite movies of the year was Mortal Engines. I really like that movie.
I haven't seen that.
God, it was fucking good.
I put too much heat on before, now it's hot.
No, I'm always cold, so it's fine.
Okay, good.
And then I saw Glass, and I really liked that movie too.
Oh, yeah, people were saying that wasn't good. Is it more...
No, it's good.
More twisty than people want it to be?
Twist? There is a twist in it, but it's not like an earth-shattering, like, he was dead the whole time twist. It's just like, oh, really? Okay, that's
we already did that one.
It's kind of like, oh, well, you know... Because, Samuel Jackson plays the villain, so it's like he does a villain thing. It's kind of a twisty thing, and you're like, oh, okay. But James McAvoy is like, come on, that guy's
what the
fucking actor.
Okay, when he didn't get nominated for shit for
Split,
nominated
for this either, and
that
it's like
upset me
bad
because he went balls to the wall. Good. He was like so into it.
I mean, it's so perfect because that's what I like about M. Night Shyamalan's movies, like in general, is that he gets...
I have The Village, by the way.
I like that movie too, but I like those movies for a reason, even if they're not like The Lady in the Water.
And whoever says they didn't like The Village before the end, the twist, fuck you.
See, I
you
get
liked
that.
it.
I guess
fuck
that's
you.
Because that's an old story. Like that's an actual story.
You liked it. You know you liked it.
But I liked it.
It's not A Lady in the Water. Come on.
Lady in the Water wasn't bad either. It's just...
wasn't awful.
What's good about those movies is that he gets so much out of his actors. He gets really great performances out of surprising out of his actors. And this movie, Glass and Split, are no different than that. And James McAvoy is just brilliant because, especially in this movie, Glass, you can watch him change characters without even saying anything. Mm-hmm. Like you just see his whole posture change, or like even
that's hard to do.
Because like he'll have something where like he's flipping through these characters, and he won't. The character that he turns into doesn't have a line. It just kind of just like goes through the thought process for a second, and then turns into another person. You're like, I saw that. I saw it switch. Wow, really quick.
He has to make sure that you see it, but he didn't. He wants to be subtle about it at the same time.
Right, and it's like because it's almost like one of them's thinking about something else and it doesn't work, so the other one takes over, and it's like.
And I think it's actually helping the community of like people who have systems and who are functioning in society. I think it actually helps get people to educate themselves about DID.
Well, I think that's why people shit on this movie a little bit because Split was like that.
Yeah.
This movie's a little more action-oriented, so it's not necessarily... Because you're supposed to already know the character, so there's not a lot of that happening. It's more of just a utilitarian usage of these multiple personalities in this guy instead of the investigation of it, which was in Split. This is more the exploitation of it.
Right.
And Bruce Willis plays he plays the guy from Unbreakable. So he plays like an older version. In the beginning of the movie, it's him and his son like a team. Like the kid from the movie is his son still. And they're kind of the security company. And the dad's out like touching people, like walking and touching people.
I don't want any more.
No, I'm just telling you the beginning of it. And
I don't want to know the beginning. I want to be surprised.
You will be surprised because it has nothing to do with anything else. And so
I hope that goes to Netflix. That probably will, right?
Split never did, and neither Unbreakable.
God damn it. Netflix, get your shit together.
Well,
shout out to Netflix.
Well, because Universal has its own.
But thanks for Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Although this is Blumhouse, it's just Universal distributed, so maybe. Universal doesn't have a deal with Netflix, is the problem. They have their own streaming service, which no one's ever heard of, but they do have one.
So we should get back to at least Best Picture. Let's finish up with Best Picture for Oscars.
I hope
not Bohemian Rhapsody. Just on the basis of the film itself. It should not be.
It's the safest bet.
Green Book?
Green Book is another safe bet.
The Favorite.
The Favorite is...
That's not really that safe.
Will probably be...
It could be.
The one that you can go to that no one's going to have a problem with.
Well, if you have a conservative mother...
No, but no one's going to care about it.
Yeah.
Like people are going to go for it because it's a period thing. It's got pretty women in it. There's no political,
Emma's boob is in it. That's why she was nominated.
Really?
So,
There's
yeah.
I got to see that.
That's why she had the nomination, because she showed a boob.
If she's new in that.
But the dude who showed his dick in Roma got nothing, man. He learned his lessons. It only works for women. It does not work for men. Unless you're Michael Fassbender. Or that other guy. Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah, Viggo Mortensen. Oh, fucking Eastern Promises.
Who shows his penis and everything he's nominated for. Except this one. He didn't show his penis. I was very disappointed.
Well, particularly
but I already saw it, so it's okay.
Green Book's going to show his dick.
Mahershala almost showed his penis.
Now, see, I want Black Panther to win. I didn't think it was a great movie, but I think it does a lot for that genre, for that movie to be considered. I'm looking at the positives of it.
Yeah, sure.
It's a good. I'm glad that it's there. If it wins, it's a great victory for genre movie.
Am I the only one who thought of Lion King throughout the entire?
No, I did all the
film?
time. I kept thinking
that is the Lion King.
Literally a guy with scars throws.
It's literally the Lion King. Come on, people.
No, it's Lion King.
And it's Disney. What do you expect?
It's not the greatest movie.
Yeah,
but
also the CIA, the way they presented that was really funny.
It's a comic book,
so it's hilarious.
Now, that's what I'm saying. The movie's not to be taken seriously, but they take
also the Claw had no point. Whatever.
I don't know. I liked Killmonger. I liked that villain. I like Michael B. Jordan. I like the idea of that personality, the charisma that he had. But it wasn't
so
a great Marvel
unnecessariness.
movie. Infinity War was much better.
Oh, after looking at all of those nominees, I kind of thought to myself, you know what, Moonlight, I want to go watch that again because
now that was
looking at this shit
movie
that we got now, I'm just like, it's nothing compared to Moonlight. Like,
Moonlight
I didn't give Moonlight enough chances.
Great movie.
Because I do love the ending, too. Like, it's such a hopeful story.
Beautiful and like...
And a beautiful love story.
And again, and universal. It's not really... I mean, it's about gay guys, but it's not...
It doesn't have to be.
But it doesn't have to be. It's about anybody who's ever felt put out by society.
And it wasn't as theatrical as a play would seem to be in a movie form.
No, and if you wouldn't even
I really loved.
You wouldn't even know it was a play.
That's how you do it, guys.
No, that's how you do it, exactly. And
Barry Jenkins.
But anybody who feels right. And he just did something else. Did he do that?
If Beale Street could talk, I haven't seen it yet.
I might watch that.
I'll wait for it on Netflix. I'm watching Happy Death Day to You next week.
Oh yeah, are we still going to go see that?
Yes. Fun.
I want to see that. There's 3.
It should have come out on Groundhog Day though. That would have been perfect.
No, they wanted the Valentine's Day opening. They had to change it anyway because that's stupid. Anyway.
About what?
Because they were like, oh, you can't put that movie on the same day of the Parkland anniversary.
Oh my gosh.
So they moved to the...
I'm not going to lie, I didn't even know it was the anniversary.
No, neither did I, but somebody knows that shit. So they're like, you can't just move it. So they moved to the 13th instead of 14th.
That whole mess.
Whatever. So I hope Black Panther wins simply because I want a genre movie to win.
I want the favorite to win, but it hasn't really gotten any momentum.
So it's Roma.
I don't really care either way, though, because Roma, it's the Oscars and who gives a shit.
What are the other ones?
Oh, yeah. Roma? Is Roma nominated?
I think so.
I can't even recall. Ugh. The cat. Okay. Sam Elliott. I want him to win.
He's on a movie.
I want him to win for Best Supporting Actor.
No,
but he won't.
Sam Rockwell.
But he was really good in it. Well, no, Sam Elliott, who was in...
No, I said Sam Rockwell's nominated in that category too, right? And everybody fucking loves that guy.
Yeah, but he ain't going to win. It's going to be Mahershala Ali. Because he's going to get the award instead of Viggo Mortensen.
Interesting that he's a supporting actor in that movie. And not
it is interesting. I love that you mentioned that.
It makes
Another
it
one was interesting because... Was she supporting... Oh, never mind. I'm not going to get into that one. But
makes it easier to win.
That happened to other people too, but I don't remember exactly what.
Because he's not going to win against Christian Bale.
Wait, film editing, like Black
No, go to the movies.
Okay.
That's where we were headed.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, the editing.
Black Panther, Black Klansman, not happening.
Black Klansman could.
You ruined it.
That could be.
You fucking ruined it.
The dark horse, no pun intended, candidate with Black Klansman.
But they ruined it. Bohemian Rhapsody, not ever going to happen now.
Probably, no, it could. It's probably the.
I don't think. They might do it just because of the controversy.
No, I think that because the voting took place before all this stuff happened, so I think that.
No, I saw some exchanges between Oscar voters where they were like, you know what, this is ridiculous. We should just vote for it anyway.
No, yeah.
You know, just because of the controversy, which might be why they had the controversy in the first place, if you think.
No, that can't. It only damaged everybody.
Well, no, I mean all of the trades that actually talked about it before the whole Michael Jackson documentary bullshit. Anyway, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star Is Born, and Vice. Vice, really?
I would like to see Star Is Born come out of that win for no reason.
That would be hilarious.
I would love to see them win because that actually is the safest bet. There's nothing controversial about that movie at all.
Well, that's why I had an issue with it somewhat, because it's kind of like she's making fun of herself in the movie, but then she's also saying, well, what I do is okay. I'm different from everyone else.
Like you said, you hadn't seen the originals, but it's the other versions of it. But that's the story. That's
interesting.
Also,
she allegedly may have killed someone, too, so that's interesting,
That's fucking rad. Then she definitely deserves to win.
Oh, wait. So film editing. Roma's nominated for that. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Thank goodness. Bohemian Rhapsody is, and I heard that the editing was really shitty.
I've heard a lot of that.
I mean, I saw that the editing was really shitty because I've seen it. Unfortunately.
Who cares about editing?
Cinematography.
No one cares.
Cold War. Why?
I don't even know what that is.
It's just a black and white movie. It's nothing special.
It's not Cold Pursuit. That's what I want to see.
We gotta get to that real quick. Okay, so last one I'll say.
Did you see that Mads Mikkelsen's making 2 ice movies? Did you see that? He made one called Polar, which is on Netflix.
Oh,
He's making one called Arctic, which is like a survival movie.
Oh, ICE! I thought you meant immigration, customs enforcement.
No, he's not even immigrant.
I was like, what? Are we actually writing movies about ice now?
No, two ice, like...
That'd be hilarious.
Frozen movies.
Could you imagine one of their, like, ice movies, like, just going balls to the wall? They already mentioned it. They did mention it on Netflix's Black is the Orange. The Orange is the New Black.
Oh, and at the end of the last season, the girl gets picked up.
Yeah, okay, original screenplay is The Favorite, First Reformed, Green Book, Roma, or Vice.
You know what? Throw out First Reformed. I think that's going to win.
Okay. And then we have Adapted. Obviously, Klansman's going to be in there.
Maybe, but Green Book.
Yeah, it's Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
So amazing. What a great movie.
Black Klansman, Can You Ever Forgive Me? If Beale Street Could Talk.
That's good.
And A Star Is Born.
Beale Street. They got to give that something.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the year of the black. It's going to win. I know people get so mad, and I'm like, no, it's all guys. They put more black people on the thing on the voting committee so that they would win. Like that's the whole point. Like, and you want black people to win stuff because they deserve it. Everybody deserves it.
But that's what you want it for.
Now, next year it'll be the Asians.
Best feature documentary: Free Solo.
I haven't seen those.
Minding the Gap, Fathers and Sons.
Free Solo, boring. Probably. I've seen that everywhere. They've been putting that in all the theaters.
So boring.
I want to see that. That shit looks awesome.
No. I mean the category. Music original score. So, Black Panther, Black Klansman, If Beale Street Could Talk, Isle of Dogs, Alexander Desplat.
I'm going to guess that Beale Street has a lot of jazz.
And Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins wins.
Yeah.
Probably going to be
what a shit film.
Black Panther.
God damn.
Oh, the score, I don't know, was that great?
The music for original song is All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar.
Gaga's gonna win
for some reason.
The Stars.
Shallow, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great song. She sings it very well.
I like it, except that one part is like shallow. I don't like that part. It's too much like Roma. Like it doesn't match the song for me. It's too Lady Gaga for me. Anyway, let's wrap it up with Liam Neeson. So the latest person to get Ron thanked.
I mean, he said something. He's a European number one.
He'll still get people to go to the movies. Like people are still going to go.
They pulled that movie, which is sad.
It's based on it's a remake. It's based on a Norwegian movie.
And I wanted to go see. We were planning to go see it on Wednesday.
Why isn't it called In Cold Pursuit?
Because it's the opposite of Hot Pursuit. It's called.
Oh, right. Wasn't there there was a shitty movie called Hot Pursuit?
Yeah, with John.
No. It was with Sofia Vergara, and I'm sad that I know that. Reese Witherspoon. I think.
Liam Neeson said something that is very relevant.
He was making a point, a political point.
He's making a point, and he's being very honest. And I honestly don't know why he would have said something like that, because it is very like impolitical to say things like that. But you would expect that from a European. Like they don't give a fuck about it as we do here in America, really.
Also, his situation is different. It's not in our world, in our America. It's in Northern Ireland. Right. It's a totally different country. 40 years ago, exactly.
I thought it was very challenging for him to say that. I thought it was very daring. I also feel like he just didn't want to do any publicity for Cold Pursuit. It was like, how can I get out of this? I think
there must have been some kind of ulterior motive.
Because we were going to see it on Wednesday, and we were going to get the tickets, and then the day of the thing, it was just gone. Like, it just wasn't there. And that was really sad, because I really wanted to see it. Tell them to go see it this weekend, maybe.
I wonder if people are, like, rewatching the Key and Peele sketches about Liam Neeson and, like, shit.
My favorite response to that was, what's her face? The chick from Avatar.
So is Aldana?
No. The rough Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah.
She's like,
that was hilarious.
You can't be racist.
She made it worse.
Davis?
How are you making it worse?
Because Michelle Rodriguez isn't the smartest.
She is so dumb. Like she needs to shush.
Brusque. She's a brusque woman. Like my friend is friends with her and interviewed her one time on her, like, she had to have this like a podcast like this, and interviewed her, and I watched the interview. And it's really good interview with this. And this woman's not the best interviewer, but she it's like an hour long with Michelle Rodriguez, and she gets like these really cool questions with her. And Michelle just seems like the most down to earth person. Like she's just down to ask her all these questions. She just has all these really great.
She has no filter.
Anecdotes, no filter. Or if she does, she's just filtering it like. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Like Liam Neeson, right? I'm just gonna tell you what's going on. Like I'm not even going to. to try to be political about it. And I think that's what happened with Liam. Is
people hate when people don't think of the political implications of their speech.
Well, no, people hate when people speak their minds. And I think they're afraid of the truth. And the truth is that we're all a little bit fucking racist and classist and elitist. And we
tribalist.
Tribalist.
There's tribalism.
Yeah, I wish we were a little more tribal, but it's.
But that's where it comes from.
Yeah, but everybody's like that. We're gonna look out for our own. We have these dark thoughts, and people need to acknowledge that. And again,
in that way, like why don't we just bring up like Iraq and Syria to these American people and see how quickly they're like, well, it's over there, and I haven't really looked into it.
That's a different because people.
But no, I'm saying like that's when people care about what happens in their own neighborhood and that sort of thing. It kind of speaks to the same issue.
And people don't understand that stuff.
You're being hypocritical by going after somebody else for doing exactly what you're doing and with another country's citizens. Like, you only want to get rid of you want to think about, like, helping them, but you don't think of the implications of that. And you don't open up your doors to help them. Like, Syrian refugees, for example. Like, would you have them come into your house and take a shower and, like,
nope.
like stay with you?
I wouldn't have an American refugee.
All the celebrities, like all these people who speak on these things, and they think that they know everything about it.
Yeah, I know. You got this
but they're actually hypocrites.
This giant mansion complex,
let them live with you, Kathy Griffin.
Let Kathy living in a fucking mansion complex.
She does live in a mansion.
She does not.
Yeah, I've seen it.
She might be renting part of one.
Dude, I've seen it. She lives next to Kanye and Kim.
No, I don't know where she get that money.
I don't know. Being on the D list pays, I guess.
Shit, she ain't shit. I met her.
She pisses me off so much.
We used to book her when she was just a comedian, and
she's not a likable person.
She was like stoner back then. Like she was cool. Like, and I liked her stand up. But it wasn't until she started turning on her friends. I was like,
yeah,
it's not really the way to make money. And then she like wonders where everybody's support is for her. I was like, where do you think it went? Like no one cares.
Also, she went 100% against that kid in the Covington case. And like, she's getting totally sued right now.
She's selling some T-shirts, man.
They're suing the shit out of like all of these people, and I think that's hilarious and it's a great precedent.
Yeah, it's so
if it goes anywhere.
It's a horrible precedent. It's dumb. It's a stupid situation.
Well, I think a lot of people put these kids at risk, getting like killed or whatever by extremist people.
Because people just want to murder, man. I think that's where we're headed.
Yeah.
Actually, let me just break for a second.
Is that part of the Civil War thing?
No, I'll tell you where we're headed. Have you seen this show called Game of Games? The Ellen DeGeneres show.
Mm-hmm.
So Ellen DeGeneres produces this show called Game of Games, and it's like a game show that's made up of smaller games, and then you kind of compete to like eliminate people. The games in this show, like people thought The Running Man. Okay, so you know The Running Man, right? You know that story. So like The Running Man is a movie about this game show where convicted convicts are pitted against these gladiators who fight to the death, and people watch it on TV. It's like the highest rated show on television. It's this huge deal. And people are like, that's the epitome. That's the ultimate of dystopia, right? No, this Game of Games is the ultimate of dystopia. They have a game on this show. Okay, so they have one. Like you answer questions, and if you get the question wrong, something happens. And then you have like 4 people, and then then you're limited to 1. Then it goes through like a series of games, and then the winner of each game plays at the end plays another bigger game, and then the winner of that one goes into like a round where they get some money, right? Mm-hmm. One of the games in this thing is and I always saw women doing it. I didn't see guys doing it, which is probably for the best. They put these 2 ladies together. They tether them together with a long bungee cord. Okay, on either side of this playing field, there's apples on these like stands, and the women you have to go get the apple with your mouth, no hands. You get the apple with your mouth, and you're going to drop it in a bucket, and that's how you get a point. Okay, and the first person to get all their apples in the bucket wins. But again, they're tethered to each other for this bungee cord, and they're going the opposite ways. So it usually just ends up with one woman dragging the other woman around by this bungee cord, like by her face.
What the fuck?
It is the most brutal shit. And they just show Ellen on the side like, ha ha ha, like laughing, having the best time. I'm like, this is the ultimate in dystopia. You are physically forcing these people to compete to win this money. And this woman is just dragging this other one by her face.
That's
all over
insane.
This. Oh my God, it's so funny. It's so funny. Then you have one where it's like, if you get a question wrong, you go up in this little thing, and then if you get the last question wrong, you just fly away, like on this bungee cord. You just fly away into the sky. Or you drop through a big hole. Oh my God, dude.
Fuck?
So funny. Like, look it up on YouTube, Game of Games, and just watch some of them. Whew, that is the future. That's the horror of humanity.
Okay.
That's real. That's a real deal, man. And my mom loves it. She's like, oh my God. And I loved it too. I thought it was really great. And I'm watching, I'm like, this is...
It's like Idiocracy. Like...
yes, but no one's getting hurt. That's the thing, is no one gets hurt.
Out my balls? It's not an out my balls.
No, I mean, no one's getting hurt in this show. Except for the dragging around by the bungee cord. I mean, that's... If they just had just a show that was just that, I would just watch that show.
I feel like they could have a show called Out My Balls and make money on it.
Well, they do. It's America's Funniest Home Videos.
Well, yeah. But I mean, to the...
Well,
they had Jackass. Like, we had Jackass.
But that wasn't a game show. That was just like...
Yeah, that's true.
That was just guys doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
Which I have to say is probably one of the funniest things we've ever seen.
It was funny, yeah. The movie was good, too.
The first movie, I laughed so hard I had an asthma attack. Like,
yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like, I had to leave. I had to get up and go outside and get air because I was laughing so hard. I couldn't handle it.
Johnny Knoxville.
I love that movie.
I saw Steve-O at a vegan restaurant once.
He seems like a cool dude.
He was chill. He was with his girlfriend. Anyway, we're wrapping it up pretty soon, but I did want to mention at the end of the show, which was supposed to end 30 minutes ago.
Oh,
but anyway, there's lots of stuff going on Twitter right now with people getting banned and suspended
I don't know anything about Twitter.
For the Learn to Code thing. So if you've been online and you've been on Twitter and you've read up on it, the Learn to Code thing is ridiculous because what happened was back in the day, these journalists would say about coal miners like, hey, learn to code, and now you got to find a new career and all this stuff. And now that's coming back against the laid off journalists from like Vice, Media, BuzzFeed News and all this shit. And people are coming back at them like, learn to code. And then they made that somehow an anti-Semitic thing. And I don't know how they do that, but this like a week later from the Covington stuff.
Hey, look, another Democrat is in the presidential race now. Klobuchar.
Just like throw everybody at the wall, see what sticks, and then I'm just like Bernie Sanders is obviously coming up soon too. I mean, whatever. And then two of them came out as presidential candidates on like black days. So one of them was MLK Day, and that was Kamala Harris, our wonderful treasure of California.
You mean proto-Hillary? You mean
right?
Hillary Jr.?
Yeah. Private prison Kamala Harris.
Just gross.
And then after that, the start of February, the start of Black History Month, boom, Cory Booker. Anyway, learn to code. So people would say learn to code, and then they get suspended, even though people who doxed other people and like actually abused people are totally fine. So I got to be one of those people. Recently, a few days ago, I went after Casey Hunt from MSNBC.
K Hunt, that's horrible.
Cunt, for short. And
Listen, I don't know anything about this, so I'm just.
I know, I'm wrapping it up. I swear.
I'm gonna wash over.
I'm sorry. Anyway, she was saying stuff that wasn't true about RT spreading the story, and that wasn't true, and that we should believe NBC, and they were right about the reporting. But then it turned out that the other people who were against that reporting was New York Times themselves, and she wouldn't acknowledge that. So anyway, I said petition to get Casey laid off by MSNBC so I can finally tell her to learn to code. And then Thursday motivation, Thursday thoughts, and then hashtag downward propagandists. And then immediately, 5 minutes later, less than 5 minutes later, I was locked out of Twitter and given a choice to remove the tweet. And I immediately... The treat that is tweets. The tweet. And then I was able to appeal the decision, and I said, just tell me which specific rule I broke. And they came back with an email today, and that's why I'm on Twitter now, that says I was abusive on my own page towards this person. And
stop being a dick, Elle.
To ensure that people feel safe expressing diverse opinions and beliefs on our platform, we do not tolerate behavior that crosses the line into abuse unless it's towards 16-year-old boys. This includes behavior that harasses, intimidates, or uses fear to silence another person's voice. Check out these Twitter rules because you fucked up. And didn't follow them.
Oh, the drama.
So anyway, now I'm back on Twitter. I deleted the stupid tweet, and it was deleted anyway, but you have to remove it, I guess, from their data. Like, you can't even have a semblance of that tweet. Anyway, it's like thought crimes, and I love it. And I love how fair everything is on Twitter. Thank you, Twitter, for being so wonderful and objective.
Fuck Twitter.
Exactly.
So boring.
Yay, Netflix. Except not the movies sometimes because they suck. But Set It Up was really good. I really liked that one. Surprisingly liked it. I think I would like it, but I liked it.
I don't know what that is.
It's called Set It Up. And
I got that.
It's with Lucy Liu and that guy who's really hot, who's...
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Oh, fuck.
Jude Law.
No.
Mark Wahlberg.
He's so hot. Damn it.
So hot right now.
What is his name? He's so hot I can't remember his name.
Will Ferrell.
Shit. Oh, it's going to drive me nuts. Nuts, butts. Okay, Set It Up.
Did you watch Bird Box?
Oh, it was, Taye Diggs.
Oh, yeah, he is hot.
Yeah. So Taye Diggs and Glenn Powell from I guess you would know him from Hidden Figures as John Glenn.
I wouldn't know him.
Okay, you wouldn't. Okay, he was in Scream Queens on Fox.
Oh, yeah, I didn't watch that either.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be good. I didn't watch it.
He was good in it. He was really funny.
Heather likes it.
That put him on the map, pretty much. And then Zoe Dutch, who nobody really knows who she is.
I love talking about movies with you. Because, like, you watch all these movies, but I wouldn't even be able to sit through 5 minutes of these movies.
Anyway, that is a really good romantic comedy that kind of is in the vein of, like, Bringing Up Baby, that kind of thing. Like, the original, like, what's it called?
That's called a screwball comedy.
Yeah, it's a screwball comedy. It's like setting people up on a date so that they can get more work done as the assistants.
You know what I kind of want to see? The Rebel Wilson one.
Isn't it romantic?
Yeah, I kind of want to see that.
I kind of want to see that. We might kind of want to see that.
Maybe we'll see that because I hate romantic comedies too, and I don't really like her all that much personally.
Me
like
neither.
A person.
She's not a good person.
But that movie looks really funny. You know what I want to see too is What Men Want.
I think the writer of this specific movie actually wrote that too, so that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I want to see. Cause I like What Women Want, the Mel Gibson one. I thought it was a good movie. Funny.
Katie Silberman.
And I love Taraji. She's fucking fierce.
Oh, she wrote Hot Pursuit. Oh no. That's ironic. It all comes back to Hot Pursuit.
Ouroboros.
That wasn't the best option. Oh no, she didn't write it. Oh my gosh, don't speak ill of her name. She didn't direct it either. What did she do? Did she get thanked? Did she produce it? She produced it.
She slept her way into it.
She just produced it. Oh, it's okay. She just provided money
funny.
for it.
She's still there. Hot Pursuit.
That's funny. Yeah, isn't it romantic? Screenplay pot.
I kind of want to see that one. I was really weird that I saw the preview for that. I was like,
she wrote Set It Up, so it could be a pretty decent movie.
Is, yeah.
Well, I think she did the script doctoring or something. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I kind of want to see that. There's some movies coming out that I kind of want to see, which is weird. It's just A-list, the AMC A-list thing, because I have that thing, and that's like. Because I live right next door to AMC Theater, so it's like it's so, and it's a big one. So like the tickets are like $18.
Oh my god!
So you spend $20 a month, you get 3 a week, any format. So I can go see an IMAX movie for $27. I can see an IMAX movie for $20 a month.
I live near a Sunset 5, which
that's not a bad theater. That Sunset.
It's also an AMC.
Yeah, it's not a bad theater.
It only has a few theaters, but it's pretty cheap. It
used to be the Sundance Theater.
It's pretty cheap, yeah.
And before that, it was an independent theater. I used to go there and see a lot.
Yeah, I remember my interview there where I mentioned I don't want to work for some corporation anymore for the theaters, and she's like, "You do know that AMC just bought us, right?"
Yeah, you're like, "Sorry."
I'm like, "Oops."
But they still.
I guess I'm not working here.
They still maintain a good independent atmosphere there.
They do, and then they have like the seats, and then the seats are nice. And then there's like a cafe and everything.
Yeah. And the one up the hill from me is
so expensive there.
It's super expensive, but it's cool.
I mean, that's where they make the money, though. People don't realize that concessions is where they make the money.
$4 off water, man. That's silly.
$8 for popcorn.
Yeah, I don't get that stuff. I can't eat popcorn at AMC. It makes me sick.
I can't eat popcorn. Period. I don't like popcorn.
I just learned.
It's not just that I don't like that. It reminds me of the past and working near the popper, but like. I just don't like popcorn that much.
I like popcorn.
So I think we're going to wrap it up again.
AMC A-list, man. If you live near an AMC, that's
so many product placements in this episode.
But it's the best.
But good ones. Also, Netflix upped the price of their monthly subscription.
No, by a whole $1. My God.
And I got grandfathered in at $7.99. So.
Yeah, I think we paid $9.
We still have to pay extra
something for it now.
But it's kind of just making up for lost time in the way.
It's fine though. It's worth it. I mean, you know how much enjoyment and time.
I need to actually sit down and watch more Netflix stuff.
That's all I watch every night. But I only watch Breaking Bad. I don't watch anything else on
I just watched Maniac. And then I watched something else.
I just watched AHS.
I got to get back to American Crime Story.
Oh,
because I left off there on the second episode, and I was kind of interested in seeing how it ended up. Even though I read the whole story in real life, and it was interesting. It was an interesting fucking story.
American Horror Story Cult's on there too, which I really like.
Cult. I don't think I finished Cult.
That's my second favorite one.
I only got to the Manson shit. That was crazy.
That's almost over. You're almost done. It's only a few episodes after that.
And then it's now we're doing another Manson movie. Okay.
It's not a Manson movie, though.
Manson family movie.
It's a movie about cops, and it happens to take place during the same time. But I don't think it's about the Manson thing.
La Bianca murders.
But that's a perfect movie for Quentin Tarantino to make. That's a perfect movie for him. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, considering his connection to Polanski as well.
Well, that and I think that era of time is sort of his jam and
excusing of his behavior.
The sort of care and detail he puts in those movies is going to be great. So I'm waiting for his Star Trek to come out. I can't wait for that.
Anyways.
Alrighty.
So we don't care about the Grammys.
I don't even know.
But I think Post Malone will probably win something.
See, I don't know any of this music.
Rockstar, I think, is what he's nominated for.
None of the new music interests me. I try to listen to something.
I do like Post Malone, though.
It doesn't interest me. I listen to him it doesn't. I don't relate to it.
No, I get it. I get why people don't like it. I didn't think I'd like it, but I do like some of his deep cuts.
It's all terrible, and it's just.
And Sunflower's good. Come on, Sunflower's good.
It's just all irrelevant.
Sunflower from Spider-Man's good.
No, the Spider-Man. I listened to that soundtrack. It's on Spotify. I listened to that soundtrack.
He sang that.
And okay, that was
with Sway Lee.
Yeah, okay, that's right then.
There you go. That's his best song.
Spider-Man's got the best.
It's 2.5 minutes, but it's still really great.
Yeah, I like that.
You should know when to end the song. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't understand Kendrick Lamar. I don't get that.
I don't really get the whole fascination with him.
It's not that good. The music's not that great. The lyrics aren't that
I didn't get Humble. Why were people so excited about that?
I don't know.
What is so special about that?
He must have sucked a lot of dicks.
What is so special about Drake? Honestly, somebody tell me.
But Drake is entertaining.
At least he's funny. I guess, at least he's funny and he has a career other than music.
He has a whole fan base of people from Disney, right? From the Disney stuff. So he's got a whole fan base of people that are already up on his ass.
I mean, that makes more sense than Kendrick Lamar, who just came out of nowhere and boom, here we go.
And he's terrible. And it's like I said, he's probably a gay thug and he sucks a lot of dick.
Oh dear.
And, it happens, That's actually.
A lot of them are on the down low, the ones who.
The majority of them are.
I mean, in every industry.
Tupac Shakur, gay as fuck. 50 Cent, gay as fuck. Those guys are just gay as fuck.
Methinks they doth protest too much.
They don't protest at all. They're just gay. And
no, some people do go after. They say the F word and stuff.
Yeah, well, 50 Cent.
Eminem has definitely sucked a cock or two.
Eminem's probably taken some cocks. I don't know if he put a dick in his mouth, but he's definitely put his.
Why am I saying that?
He's definitely.
My mother's gonna kill me. She doesn't listen.
He probably never sucked a dick, but he's definitely put his dick in an ass. I can tell you right now.
He has to service.
He's definitely been.
They have to service.
Sucked off.
What about Dre? You think he and Dre?
Maybe. Maybe. Dr. Dre gay as fuck, but it's I don't know why the guys just come out as gay. I guess because the black.
Why can't people? I don't understand why some people get to come out as gay.
Because young black
in the industry,
men
but
are
not
incredibly
some others.
homophobic.
But then we have Frank Ocean, who's supposedly bi.
But he's not appealing to black males. He's appealing to black females. The black females are shit. Black males do. So Tupac, even though he has some sex appeal to women. He's a gangster thug.
And what would be cool is one of these country boys came out as gay, actually like on Nashville. Like they had that happen on Nashville. And I'm like, how has that not happened in real life yet? Like that's because insane.
I don't think any of them are openly gay. I think a lot of them are like Brokeback Mountain style gay, where it's like growing up they probably touched a lot of dicks and like played a lot of gay chicken and shit.
But wouldn't it be a really good boon to your career to be the first out country singer?
No, not in country. It's the same thing as if you just try.
But they can make it. They can make it happen with the bro country world.
You would have to have a crossover first. You couldn't just be like an Oak Ridge boy and suddenly be like an Oak Ridge.
That's crazy.
Like
what if Chris Stapleton, not saying anything, what if he like came out one day?
Brad Paisley's got to be gay. Come on, man. Like,
oh my gosh,
that guy's gay as fuck too. And it's like, but I don't know. It's hard in the niche.
It's just so weird to me.
The niche,
like how you can be so accepting on one side of things and then be so like shutting it down on another.
It's just because the fans are like that, you know, and like the country, the ladies want to fuck.
But people like Troye Sivan still.
Yeah,
he still makes money.
I guess
a lot of money.
It's a tricky thing. I mean, it's just tricky. The world has not moved on that far yet. It seems like it has, but it hasn't.
I know. And then you still have like really shitty lyrics about like money all the time and like my whip or my ride or whatever the fuck and showing off your.
But that's going to be the majority of music in the era.
But it happened. Like it kind of happened that things kind of got taken over by. Not kind of, did get taken over by the record labels in such a huge way because they were able to monopolize so much of the industry with these different companies, like three different companies.
It's always been that way. It's never.
But they really started to do that like a long time ago.
No, but now at least there's more than one record label. I mean, back in the day with Motown, there was like two.
Yeah, but they're all owned by the same company. That's what I'm saying. Like Universal owns everything, Warner owns everything.
Yes, in a way, but like we have.
Is it just them now? Sony.
Universal, Sony, BMG is the foreign outfit. There's
they're all
Warner Brothers.
They all
Music,
took over.
Universal Music Group.
And they take over the film industry. They take over the news industry.
It's entertainment, right? And but you still have some like for example, you have Universal Music Group, which contains Interscope Records and used to contain like Madonna's like Maverick Records. And like those Maverick and Interscope were very autonomous labels. They used Universal for distribution. Universal owned the names of them, but the content was all up to those guys. And so like Jimmy Iovine's not going to let Universal Music Group tell him what to do. He's putting out Limp Bizkit, man. He's putting out Eminem. Like he's doing these things. As long as they're making money, they have a lot of autonomy, and that's why Madonna's label ended up folding because she moved out of Universal Music Group and back over to Europe and started doing things with the French guys over there at BMG. So like she.
Oh shit! We really need to wrap it up.
No, I gotta go. I gotta catch up.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah.
For this 2-hour show.
Yeah.
I'm not editing it. That's it, baby.
Yeah. All right.
It stopped raining. How about that?
I know. I guess I'm gonna catch the bus right now. So
all right. Good. Get out in the non-rain and get on your way. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
I like you.
I love everyone. Okay. Bye-bye now.